Hey, what's up, guys? I'm BKFC athlete Paige Dancer, and you're watching Cage Side with Christopher James.
Hey, guys, what's going on? Welcome to Cage Side with Christopher James. That was Paige. Thanks, Paige, for doing that for me. I appreciate you, sweetie. You're awesome. I can't wait to see your debut. It should be in November on the same card as Jim Allers and Luis Palomino, where they fight for the 155-pound title. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Cage Side with Christopher James. I am Christopher James, and don't you wish you could be me? I know you do, but it's all right, man. You can't be me, but there's only one me, and you know what? The world can only really deal with one me anyway. So luckily it's me that's me and not you that's me, because if you were me and I wasn't me, then I would be fucking confused, you know? So we are here tonight. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I've got my first guest inside the green room right now, and we're going to bring him on in just a minute. But before we do, I want to talk about one thing real quick. Oh, what's up, Alex Stokes and Forrest, man? Thank you so much, man. We appreciate that. So Mike Perry, a good friend of mine. You guys know I love Mike Perry. And by the way, guys, share this out to all your friends, all your groups, all of the stuff. Share it to your mom, your dad, your sister, your aunt, your brother, cousin, niece, nephew. Share it to your dog, your veterinarian, your grocer, your laundromat guy. Everybody, just share this out there. Let's get it out there. But I want to talk about Mike Perry. Mike Perry, before I bring in my first guest, Mike, and we're only going to do this for like 2 minutes, and then we'll touch on it after I'm done with my guest. But I just want to drop it out there. Mike Perry gets a lot of shit from people in the media because he's a little wild, he's a little crazy, he's a little off center sometimes, but he's not stupid. He's a smart dude. He recently put up a post on Twitter saying that he's offering a spot in his corner next to his pregnant girlfriend, Latoria Gonzalez, who is 1-0 as a coach because she was his coach when he fought, Mickey Gall, and they got a win. So that was awesome. Now he's going to bring somebody else into his corner. There are people on Twitter that are bidding to get into his corner. There was a $10,000 bid. There was a $20,000 bid. The porn website Cam Soda wants to spend $10,000 and have two cage girls, two of their porn stars in the corner with Latoria and Mike, which wouldn't be bad. But Darren Till offered $5,000 to do it. A lot of people are on the Darren Till train. They started a GoFundMe to get a bunch of money that they want to give to what Mike Perry, give that GoFundMe money to Mike Perry. And I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Mike Perry proved that he didn't need a coach, and he's saving money and he's making money at the same time, because now he's going to do this, and he's the smartest guy in the room for doing it. There's no rule against it. So why not? If he can make an extra 10, 20 grand, having somebody in his corner, obviously with the instruction, you're just there. Don't coach me. Don't do anything. Just sit there with my girlfriend and pour water on me when I need you. It's going to be interesting. If Darren Till gets in his corner, that's going to be a crazy scene. And we're going to talk about that later on. But I just wanted to drop it out there so you guys can think about it, chew on it. And now we're going to bring in my first guest of the night. He fought at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships. You can see the ring behind me. And he's going to be debuting with Toe of the Line Fight Series, Toe of the Line 2, next weekend in Plant City, Florida. Yours truly going to ring announce for them. It's my second Toe of the Line fights. I'm really excited. And this guy, last fight at Bare Knuckle, he got a win. Then this weekend, or next weekend, he's coming in hot, ready to take on a classy veteran, crafty veteran, if you will, somebody that brings a lot of credibility, a lot of name, a lot of power, and a lot of fight. Mike Kyle. And the guy he's going to be facing, I'm going to bring him on right now. He is absolutely awesome. Hell of a good guy. He got himself in phenomenal shape. And now we're going to bring him to the show for the very first time. Please welcome the man himself, and I love his name, BoBo Bannon. BoBo, what's up, baby?
Hey, man, just living the dream, loving life. How about you?
I'm living the dream. I'm alive. I've, got my wife, got my daughter, got my grandson, all happy. He's almost 2. He's the most beautiful baby in the world. So I love him. But also I want to welcome my new sponsor. You can see up in the logo over BoBo's head, Just Heart, legacy over ego. You got Just Heart, East Coast. They're an apparel company. They do so much. Andrew Sam, thanks for investing in the show. And hopefully our relationship turns out to be something good for you and good for me. First question before I go, because I told you off the air, I had one question for you to start out, but I'm going to ask you one ahead of that. Is BoBo the legitimate real name, or is that just a nickname?
That's a nickname. I am a junior, and my mama gave me that name whenever I was
Who
first
did?
born.
Your who?
My mama.
Your Meemaw, like fucking Sheldon on Big Bang Theory, Meemaw, same
No,
thing, right?
Mama, Mima, yeah, same thing, same person. She she gave me that name and said that she'd cut anybody's throat if they called me anything else. So we go with BoBo.
All right. So what's your real name?
My real name is Bobby.
Bobby.
Yes,
Bobby
sir.
or Bannon. I like
Yes,
Bobo
sir.
better. Fuck Bobby. We don't know Bobby. We know Bobo.
That's right. That's right.
All right. So the first question I wanted to ask you, life has been crazy. Everybody's been affected with this damn pandemic, coronavirus, this, that, and the other thing. I had the coronavirus. My worst symptom was I had the chills for 3 hours. That was it. I was what they deem asymptomatic. I did my 2-week quarantine. I'm fine. Big deal, blah, blah, blah. And I'm a high risk guy, and I still walk around with no mask on. I don't believe in the mask. I think it's stupid. The CDC keeps changing the rule. This week it's a mask. Next week it's not a mask. California now wants you to wear a mask when you go into a restaurant. And then if you're in the restaurant, you can sit down at the table, take your mask off, eat. California now wants you to eat, right? Take a bite, put your mask on. Take another bite, put your mask on. Take another bite, put your mask on. Fuck you, California. Stupid assholes.
That's ridiculous.
I wish that state would be eliminated from the United States and let them figure it out on their own. But in all seriousness, how has Corona affected you in your life? Has it affected your training, your regular job, your family? Did you get it? Did anybody in your family get it? Give us a little rundown of your life prior to the virus, and then once the virus started, give me how life changed for you.
Well, my wife has some severe health issues. She's got a couple of severe heart issues and dysautonomia. She's got fibromyalgia. She's got some issues. We had to matter of fact, we had to move in with her parents so that her mother can help take care of her and the baby during the daytime. So, man, before the pandemic, we'd go out. I'd go play softball on the weekends, once or twice a month, and then we'd spend our time together. We'd go see my parents in Mobile, and spend time with friends over there in Mobile. Well, now since all this happened, we go see my parents still once a month because our daughter loves my mom and them, and my wife loves my parents. They. Uh, Mama says if anything ever happens, I bump my head and we get divorced, and she's getting rid of me and keeping my wife. So they
fucked up, man.
Yeah,
wrong.
well,
Wrong. I'm just saying, it's just wrong.
Yeah, I mean it happens though. I'm
You're
used
her
to
baby
this.
boy. You're her Bobo. She can't get rid of you.
Yeah. Hey, for my wife, I'd get rid of me. But no, man, we used to go out and do this, and go out to eat and have a good time. Try to do whatever we can, close to the house or whatever. And now, since this pandemic, we first started off just laying around eating and getting fat, and then
Me too.
quite obviously, I got tired of that, and I decided, I want to start training a little bit, get in shape. And she's like, okay, but you're not fighting. Oh, okay, I get it. And then once I started getting in shape, she's like, you kind of look like a fighter. Well, you reckon, huh? I didn't figure that was going to happen there, babe. So anyhow, we get to talking about it, and both of us pretty kind of, she was pretty reluctant on it, and then we started praying about it. And once we started praying about it, then we both kind of got a calm over it and was like, all right, well, looks like Daddy's fighting again. It's time to take the gloves off at least one more time and see what it's all about.
At least one more time, man. Well, listen. So first of all, I'm so sorry to hear about your wife and her health issues. Like I said, I'm high risk. I've had 3 heart attacks. I've got like 6 stents in my heart or 7 stents. I even lost count. I had cancer on my liver. I had leukemia. I had Crohn's disease. All 3 of the last things I mentioned have disappeared. Just recently, the Crohn's disease is completely gone from my body, which is apparently the first, according to my doctor. The cancer and the leukemia disappeared. I don't know why the Lord is, shining his light on me to keep me around here, but I'm happy that he does. And I always tell people, people tell me when I tell this story, it's like my testimony and my, I'm not that over religious, but I do believe that God is watching over me. And the reason I tell my story to people is because I want them to understand that I've gone through hell health-wise, and I'm still here, still alive, kicking, smiling, having a good time, about to hit this bong. I'm crazy, you know what I'm saying? But the reason I tell this story is because I want people to understand that no matter what life punches you in the face with, you can get through it. Positive mindset, because the first heart attack, I thought I was going to die. I went to a shell. after that, I just decided, after watching my father fight cancer that eventually killed him, but he never, ever gave up the fight. And that made me say to myself, I can't be a bitch, or, part of my language, I can't be a pussy.
Yes,
I have to, stay positive. So that's what I decided to do. And, now I have a beautiful wife. We have a grandson. I mean, there's just so much in life that I'm so happy about. And, anybody out there that's watching, just remember, no matter what hits you, keep that positive mind frame. Things will work out. And if they don't work out, it just means they weren't supposed to. Doesn't mean something in your life won't go right. Everybody has their different things. Mine is my health, and I'm still here, alive and kicking. But you know what? I could be dead tomorrow. So I enjoy the day today, knock on wood,
that's
and
right.
pray that, I, survive another day, that tomorrow, the good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'm going to be here again to do this another day, get to talk to guys like you who
Yes,
inspire me. You guys inspire me. Fighters inspire me because you go out there and do something that's crazy.
yes.
Especially bare knuckle guys. You go out there, you take the gloves off, you're getting paid to do it. It's a professional sport and all that, but you're going out there to get punched in the fucking face for a paycheck. Knowing that full well you could take a fucking beating, you can get cut up, you can get knocked the fuck out. And you do that for two reasons. One, because there's a competitive fire and a fighter that nobody will understand except the fighter. And two, because you want to entertain people. And that's the bottom line. I mean, I'm an entertainer. I like to get on the mic. I like to do my podcast. I'm a ring announcer. I like to add my own flair to it, but I'm an entertainer at heart. That's what I do. I like to make people smile and enjoy something. And you guys are the same. And you inspire me to be the best at my job, because I watch you guys go out there and, getting punched. I just got to go out there and say your fucking name. Yeah, hey, and just say it right. Ladies and gentlemen, BoBo Bannon. Da, da, da. I go sit down. Boom, BoBo's getting punched in the face.
That's right.
So give us a little bit, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are watching my show tonight that don't know who you are. Some of them, I'm sure, your friends and your family. By the way, guys, I've been watching Cage Side with Christopher James. We are talking with BoBo Bannon. He's one half of the main event at Toe the Line Fight Series 2 next weekend in Plant City, Florida. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a good fucking time. And if you're not there, that's okay. You can download the BKTV app at www.bktvapp.com/my MMA show. That's my link. It's on my page. Click the link. Use my link, and buy the app. It's like $5 or $4 a month. That's less than one cup of coffee at Starbucks, and you get all the BKTV content: bare knuckle fighting, other bare knuckle promotions. Toe the Line will exclusively air there. So for $4 a month, $5 a month, man, spend the money. Spend the money. And if you don't buy it, are you really a fucking fight fan? I don't think so.
Right.
There's no extra pay-per-view charge. So, but the show takes place next week. So if you can come out there, we're going to have fans in the stand. That's great. Go to the BKTV Bare Knuckle Fight Championship Facebook page, tell you how to get tickets. And that's it. So you're fighting in the main event, which they just changed. It was supposed to be Travis Thompson. I forgot who he's fighting right now. I don't have the name in my head.
Corley.
Yeah, fucking great boxer. And they were supposed to be the main event, but then the Toe the Line, Nate does some crazy shit. Nate signed Mike Kyle and said, you know what? We're going to put him in the main event, and BoBo O'Bannon, you're going to fight in the main event. A big change from fighting, opening the card to main eventing a card. It's $536 a month. That's right, Alex Stokes. Look, I'm just going to put it on the screen here so people see it. $536 a month after tax. Get the fucking app. So, how excited were you first to get the opponent, and then to find out after you got the opponent that you're the main fucking event, bro?
Well, man, look, what I have recently found out is a lot of people want to be known as fighters. Like, there are so many people out there that want to be called a fighter. They want to go out to the bar and get the respect or whatever, street cred, whatever, being a fighter. But whenever it comes right down to it, they don't want to fight anybody. And,
Amen.
I'm not going to say a whole lot. I'm not going to brag on myself. I'm not that guy, but I've experienced that a little bit, that some folks just don't want to fight. And so I enjoy fighting. I love fighting. I like competition because, my real, true, honest goal is I want to be the best. I want to be the best that there is to offer in this sport. So whenever I found out that this guy fell through, that guy fell through, this guy also said no, all of a sudden, hey, you know what? We got Mike Kyle. I was like, really? You're going to let me fight him? I get to fight him? Like, for real? And I was like, yeah. Well, then there was some other stuff saying, and I ain't getting into all that. But so it was Mike Collins. I'm like, man, my goodness, this guy of all, I get to fight. That's a good. If I want to measure myself, I want to see exactly what I can do, what I can't do, what I need to. Mike Kyle is a definite standard to be next against. I
Yeah,
will tell you that. He's been around the game for quite a while. He's done some big things.
he has, and he's a big name, and he's coming in, and he's looking to end you. And
Yes.
I said this to you off the air. For you, why there you want to be the best at this, and you want to do it. You getting a win elevates you in the bare knuckle rankings, whether it's toe the line or bare knuckle fighting championship. But if you lose, there's probably a lot of people who, like when the odds come out, if there are going to be odds, Mike Kyle's probably going to be the odds-on favorite. It's almost like you're favored to lose. So if you win, it's huge. If you lose, I mean, obviously, I'm not trying to jinx you or anything. Britton Kelly O'Bannon, you better share this. Damn it! Is that your
wife? Yes, sir. That is the wife.
Your husband's awesome. I love you, and he told me about some of your health stuff, girl. My heart's with you. My heart is with you. But if you lose, and when I say this, I'm not saying this to jinx it or anything. But if you lose, it's not like a bad thing, in my opinion. I mean, because you're probably going to be, the odds-on, underdog. So, going out there and getting the win and showing everybody. She said she should.
Oh man, there we go.
Here she goes. I've shared everywhere. You even hacked his Facebook to share.
Oh my goodness.
That's
look
good.
At that joker. Hey, look, I've trained her well.
Yep.
So she gets a treat.
Yep. So if you lose, I mean, obviously we don't want you to lose. You don't want to lose. Obviously, your fans and friends and everybody don't want you to lose. But even a loss against a guy with as high a profile him, I don't know. I don't consider that a bad thing. But you know what I'm getting at, right? Yeah, I mean, you don't want to lose.
I smell what you're stepping in, but I disagree.
Talk. Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. My favorite line I ever heard from somebody. It was in a movie. I think it was Dolly Parton in the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, and something about the cops. And she goes, "That makes me about as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs."
Hey, I use that all the time.
That's a country saying, and I love that shit. I just tell you.
I've said that 3 times today. I guarantee it.
Also, before you answer that question about taking a loss, if you were, Britton, she said, he is amazing. I'm a lucky woman. He treats me just as amazing. Thank you, sir. Prayers your way also. God bless you, Kelly. I'm going to cry now. I get emotional sometimes when stuff like this. Do you wear glasses?
I don't. She does.
Because Brandon Simmons, I don't know who that is. He said he going to get his glasses broke. I don't know if he's talking about you or Mike.
No. You said, all right. So you got to understand, me and my wife, we have an amazing relationship. We got a relationship like best friend. You and your partners, y'all pick on each other. You and your buddies, y'all pick. Me and my wife, we have that. We do that. We're like, all right, I'm sorry, baby, I love you. And she is my fat cow. I'm her Porky the Pig. That's just, when we're in front of people, we're in public. That's just the way we are, man. We pick on each other. We play with each other. It's
my
awesome.
wife and I do the same thing. People will go, "What the fuck? How do you guys talk to each other?" Because they don't understand our dynamic.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, Brandon Simmons is a buddy of mine from high school. I love that dude to death. Great guy. He said he's going to get his glasses broke. I'm assuming he was talking about you and talking about her or whatever. Just like I say, old buddy from high school kicking in there. I didn't
get my glasses broke, bro, by nobody. Not by Mr. O'Bannon, not by Mr. O'Bannon, and not by you, Mr. Simmons. Because
that's right.
Don't take the glasses as I go fucking Superman on your ass from Clark Kent, mother.
That's right.
I don't even know what's going on here. If he doesn't win, he would get. Britt, your wife said if he doesn't win, he's going to get ragged the most at home. Don't worry about that.
I hate her so bad. God, I hate her.
All right, so.
Look, I got a wife for sale. She's barely used. Good price.
Barely used. Holy shit. I love my show. We do some silly stuff on there. But anyway, seriously, taking a loss in this fight, would suck.
Bad.
It would suck bad. However, since you're probably coming in as the underdog against a high-profile guy, even if you take the loss, it's almost like Tammy Barnes says she'll take your wife right off your hands.
I hate her. She's my cousin.
Oh, your cousin, your wife, your mom,
Yeah.
your wife, man. You're gonna be out in the cold, fucking sipping fucking
Yeah.
Mango 20 in a fucking truck.
I hope we got a big dog to keep me warm.
So, obviously, you'd be upset if you lose. You don't want to lose, but
Right.
if you were to lose, it's not really. I don't want to say it's not a big deal because it's a big deal, but you get what I'm stepping in, as you said.
Yep.
So if you're expected to lose and you lose, it's not. To me, it's not a step back. I guess that would be what I'm getting at. Obviously, if you win, you go right through the roof.
So
we want to see you do that because I'm going to tell you right now, in the 10 minutes we've been talking or however long it's been, I love you, dude. I just love your person. I love your vibe. I love your personality. I love that your wife and you have the same kind of relationship my wife and I have.
thank you, sir.
So, by the way, here's the offers for your wife. Tammy Barnes said, I'll take her. Kayla Naomi says, we can go half. Split it. He wouldn't know what to do without me. And she goes, dang, sounds like I'm valuable here. All right, let's start the bidding on Mrs. O'Bannon at $1,500. No.
Whoa. Cut it in half.
$1,000. Bobo, you're selling her. You're going to get paid, bro.
I know, but I don't want to screw nobody.
Yeah, but dude, listen, if they overpay, that's on them, dude. You know, hey, as is, fucking.
yeah, that's right.
15
no
grand.
Returns. Tell our warranty.
$15,000 and go. Start the bids. I'll be looking at it. So anyway, obviously, he your family's killing me, dude. I can't even get my question. Tabby Barnes says she wants the bottom half.
I hate them all.
Everybody loves me more, she says. And then John Mark Willoughby says, I got $1 opening bid. Man, John.
That's my best friend.
John, I'm going to pop you in the mouth. That's insulting to Mrs. O'Bannon. She's worth more than that. You better fucking agree. You better come with some cheddar.
That's my best friend. He gets it.
He says, can't take Alabama people anywhere.
Right. Good Lord.
Eric Ghost says he wouldn't sell her for all the money in the world. And Britain says, don't start, GM. You'll get these hands.
She got a pinky that does like that.
I'm not reading any more of your fuckers' comments till I get some of these questions at the Bobo. So you taking this fight against Mike. Obviously, there was no hesitation on your part. You want to fight the best guys. You want to fight the guys. You want to test yourself.
Right.
Now, in MMA and in boxing, MMA more so, you really have to do a lot of planning because you have to worry about leg kicks and groundwork and all this stuff. In boxing, you do that. You have to worry about footwork and this. But in bare knuckle fighting, and to be clear, guys, it's bare knuckle fighting, not bare knuckle boxing. It is a different sport. You can use the clinch. Now, I saw today you were talking about training with Jason Knight and working on the clinch a little bit.
Yes, sir.
At the last toe of the line, I watched a lot of guys fight. I was the announcer there in Tunica, Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
And there was a lot of guys that didn't implement the clinch. And had they probably would have gotten some finishes, but everybody was kind of a little scared. A few guys did, but I didn't see enough clinch work. And I think, because some of these guys are new to it, they're not understanding that the clinch is an important factor of this, and it's really a valuable tool. Now,
that's right.
You said you learned a lot and what you retained in the clinch from a day of Jason Knight training. Don't take this the wrong way, but you need more than just the one day. So, but you have an idea now how to use the clinch properly. Throw an overhook, and pop him down or pull his head down and pop him. As long as you're working in the clinch, you're okay. So now that you have a little bit better of an idea of how to use the clinch and work the clinch, and Mike does have, his MMA experience, so he knows how to work in a clinch. Do you feel that gives you a better chance at being able to stand there and work hard with this guy because he's going to use it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I feel a whole lot more confident about it. Jason had to swap a couple guys out with me last night. We was going at it. I'm a big old strong fella, and we had
big old country guy.
That's it. You got pretty muscle and you got working muscle. I don't have any pretty muscle.
There's farm boy strength, and then there's strength. And farm boy strength is like a different level. People don't understand me when I say that. Farm boy strength comes into factor when guys that are real country, and Mexican endurance. And I'm not trying to call out people, but Mexican fighters, boxers, even MMA guys, the heart of a Mexican fighter is the biggest thing in the world. You cannot. Mexican guys don't stop. They don't quit. They don't stop. You can bloody them up. You can pull their eye out of their fucking skull, and they're going to keep coming. That's the same thing I think of when I think of farm guy strength. Like you're a big country boy, and you have a different level of strength that people don't understand. Even Mike Kyle isn't truly going to understand it until he feels it. And
I gotta tell you something.
All right, you gotta tell me something.
My father,
yes,
he is half Mexican.
So you got half a Mexican heart and farm boy strength.
Yes, sir.
Better watch out. This is Bobo El Jefe O'Banion.
That's it.
All right. And before you say anything else, here's some more comments about the sale of your wife. Keith Cooley says he'll trade you 2 good laying hens and a good pig. Britton says, "Shut up about my pinky. I will speak with you afterwards."
Oh Lord, here we go. I gotta hear her mouth.
That guy better bring it. Bobo cornbread fed. My SIL, I got $2. Who's that?
Nut. That is Britton's mama.
And
mother-in-law.
Britton goes, "Thanks, Mom."
Yeah.
She said your endurance is amazing. I wonder what she's talking about.
No, what?
She said your endurance is amazing. I wonder if she's talking about your fighting, or is there something we don't know about bedroom activities? I mean, what's going on here?
I got a bad signal. You got to send me a text message on that one.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you fine.
Okay, so you heard what I said. She said your endurance is amazing.
I mean, every time you go to say what she said, it breaks up. You can send me a text message. I'll text you back.
No, I can't do that during the show.
I'm messing with you.
I know you were, motherfucker. She said you're her big Mexican farmer.
Hey, that thing is a nut. I'm telling y'all, she is stone cold crazy.
Eric Post said you're big and dumb, and you don't know what quit even means.
That's very true.
JM says he'll trade another cow for Brit. She said truth, and she said your endurance is both in the fight and in the bedroom.
Hey, I'm gonna leave that up to her.
That right there, that's when you just go like this. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, best 20 seconds I ever experienced.
Hey, he said he's not going to touch on that though, because that's what a Southern gentleman does. He doesn't talk about it.
No,
hey,
I don't.
She brought it up, so you could smile about it.
That's it, grinning, baby. Grinning.
Yeah, that's right, baby. That's right. She knows where Daddy works. Yeah, she's up.
Yeah,
my
that's
girl,
right.
She'll speak about me like that, and I let her. I'm like, yeah, tell everybody. I said, hey, tell that hot girl over there, mate, because if we break up, I gotta have a backup plan. I mean,
that's right.
So, getting back to the fight, this is like so much fun. I love that your family and your friends are participating in this, and that they're supporting you.
Oh.
It tells me a lot about the people you're around and the character of people you're around. And
yeah, I don't.
She goes, I hope Daddy isn't watching this. Sorry, Mom.
Oh, I hate my wife. I'm telling you, she's for sale. That's it. I'm going to eBay after this.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but your daughter brought it up. I mean, your daughter was what? It wasn't me or Bobo. We were just.
Oh my!
What?
Nothing. I can't talk about it. Me and him had a talk one time. He said he'll never fight me. He'll never hit me with anything, and laid a certain piece of equipment in his lap. Said that's for me. I will not confirm nor deny that. Nope. Nope. That was too close.
So anyway, so going into this fight, what do you feel? And by the way, where's this comment here? I got to scroll back here. Travis Thompson was talking about. He said if you have a camp with Jason Knight, you're good. He said he went there to get him ready for his fight with Artem Lobov. Travis Thompson was supposed to be the main event. I guess
Yes.
they're moving him down to the co-main, and that sucks for him. It's great for you because you want, did you camp with Brandon Davis too? He wants to know.
With
Brandon Davis
no.
trained with Jason.
No. I just I know you don't now. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, man.
No,
Brandon fights in the or he used to fight in the UFC. He's working his way back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, I just went with Jason. Matter of fact, I was only able to one night because the way I'm working, I'll usually work, then get off work, go home, and try my best to kill myself before it gets dark. And usually do a pretty good job. Most of the time, my tongue's dragging, and I've been hurting myself. I really have. But with Jason last night, man, he showed me some stuff about the clinch that somehow or another my big dumb behind did not know, and now I do.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. I mean, you have to have these things. It's hard to train for a bare knuckle fight because you obviously don't want to start sparring bare knuckle and ruin your hands before the fight. But some of these guys I've been talking with, like Jim Allard and Palomino and a few other ones, have said they've been able to work on a technique that conditions your hands. I guess where they're punching stuff just to kind of toughen up the skin and everything. And the wrap being here, to keep your wrist from breaking and all that stuff, because that's where the injuries happen. A couple of guys get some swelled up knuckles, but there hasn't really been as many broken hands as everybody thought there were going to be in this sport. It's mostly, just superficial cuts. I mean, so.
Hey, fun fact, real quick: Troy Beats broke his hand on the punch that dropped me in our first fight. He broke my nose in 4 places and broke his hand in 2 places. Man.
Yep. And you won the fight.
And I won the fight.
So you got a broken hand, you got a broken nose, and you got the winner's check that night. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's right. That's right.
All right. When I reached out to you about coming on the show, you had said, "Hey, listen, if I don't respond on this Facebook Messenger, here's my phone number. Text me." Deontay Wilder knocked me around a little bit. Tell us about your workout with Deontay, world champion boxer, because I this is new information to me. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. Look, I had I had towards the end of my boxing career, I had a fight with a guy that was 6'7", 6'8", like 260, 270, whatever it was, out in Idaho. And Deontay was the closest guy we knew that my manager knew that was tall that I could spar with. So I go up to Tuscaloosa to spar with him. I'm like 240 pounds, 250 pounds at the time, and still good and into boxing or whatever. And we go and we spar with Deontay, and well, it was such a good sparring that Deontay's manager got with my manager and was like, "Hey, look, after this fight, y'all come back. I would love to have BoBo to work with Deontay some more. That would be awesome." I was like, "Heck yeah." Well, then some things happened, and I had a fight that didn't go the way I wanted it to go, and so I quit training, got out of shape, kept going and sparring with Deontay, for the money or whatever, and sparring with, fighting for the money or whatever. And well, if you spar with the number 1 man in the world too many times while you're out of shape, you end up with spots of bruising on the brain, 3 of them to be exact. So,
do you get paid good for being a sparring partner to a guy like that?
I wanted to do it more than anything, but they kind of put me up in a hotel room, and they treated me very nice. They treated me real good. They did.
All right. Hey, everybody's bitching about your corona cough. You better stop it. They said, Travis, cough. Your wife said she's getting the Lysol ready for you.
She's fat. I'm telling you, she's fat. God, I need some water, and I don't have any water in here, and I done excluded myself from everybody. So,
is she like in the other room or something?
No.
Where are you and where is she?
I can't talk about where I am, but she is at the house.
You can't talk about where you are?
You're breaking up. Send me a message. I'll text you back.
Right. You fooled me once, man. Fooled me twice, man. That's fucking fucked up.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, if anybody out there is anywhere near BoBo, bring the man a bottle of fucking water. I'd give you one. I got one right here, but I don't know how to, transport it.
Oh, look here. You just did, I believe.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that.
Wow. She said you will get in trouble if you disclose your location. She also said she wants to hang out with me.
Hey, that sounds cool.
All right, Britton, we'll hang out. Fucking, is she coming down to Plant City?
No, she's not able to. She's not
Because
able to travel. Yes, sir.
right. Oh,
She'd
that's
be swollen up like a grapefruit by the time we got there.
Oh no. Well, I'll come up and visit you all in your neighborhood one day. I'll just make a road trip up there and we'll do a day with BoBo. We'll film it and we'll just have a good time. We'll get high like motherfuckers.
There we go.
I'll drink some moonshine. I don't drink, but you guys can give me some moonshine. I'll be
we know some people.
I bet you do.
Country folks.
So, like I said, you have a boxing background. You train with Deontay, which is cool. I mean, it does teach you. You're brought in there to be a punching bag when you're a sparring partner for a big heavyweight like that. But you also learn.
Yes, sir.
While you're in there, because and so I think that it's a good experience. Even if you get beat up in that, man, it's part of the deal. That's what you're going in there for. You're not going in there to hurt him. You're going there to, let him get the best of you.
That's
but
right.
You learn. What did you learn? What did you take from that experience with him? What was the thing that you brought home with you the most that's going to help you as you continue on in your career with bare knuckle fighting?
Man, look, I am super hard-nosed fighter, dude. I like to bite down on my mouthpiece, go forward. I'll let you hit me twice so I can land one of mine on you. That's just always been my mindset. And Deontay showed me you cannot do that with everybody. Dude, the Joker is super, super fast and hits super, super hard. And he let me know, like, he didn't tell me, but his actions showed me right off the bat that you better learn some defense, you fat moron. So that's what I did. I decided I'd learn how to block a punch or two and catch a punch or two and do a lot of counter punching. And, I'm still offense. I still try to go first a lot. I still try to attack a lot. But I also make sure that I, catch punches and counter punch some now, too. That old brain ain't made to take all of that punishment. Catch all of them with your gourd, So,
all right, let me put this request up from the wife because I don't want her to get mad at me. She said, Daddy, Carter, and KB want to hear from you before you get off the air. I'm just passing the demands along.
Hey, Daddy, KB, and Carter. I love y'all.
Who's KB?
KB is baby girl. Baby girl will be 3 next month.
Your little girl.
So, yes, sir. She's wait, no. I'm sorry. I told the story. She'll be 3 October this month.
This month.
Yes, sir. I forgot what month we're in.
Well, it's all right. Deontay hit you, so I mean, you got an excuse.
Yeah, I got a legit excuse, bro. I mean, you don't get better than that. Man, knocked my brain cells around.
Right, and it happens, man. So your background was boxing. What made you decide to take the gloves off though and come do this bare knuckle thing? Because again, it takes big huevos. That's for your Mexican side of you. Huevos.
Yes. That's right. Look, man, in boxing, I like boxing. Boxing's cool. Boxing give me a chance to fight. But the boxing part of it, I was never real good at. The sweet science, the light on your feet, dancing, and all that. I was a fighter. I mean, even in boxing, I was a fighter. Mr. Les Bannon told me one time if I'd learned to move out the way of a punch or two, I'd extend my career some and maybe I wouldn't make things so tough on myself. I'm like, yeah, but it's a lot more fun to watch when I bite down my mouthpiece and go forward, ain't it? So, that was already in my mindset. I seen Leon Elvin Brito. I seen him on Facebook that he was fighting this bare knuckle, and I seen Mr. Roy Jones Sr. Wrapping his hands. So the next day I called Mr. Roy. Hey, Mr. Roy, what's going on with that? He said, BoBo, look, man. He said, I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, this stuff is made for you. He said, you need to be in this bare knuckle. I'm like, come on, Mr. Roy, really? He said, no, I'm telling you. He said, you would whip harder to. He said, I imagine if you got on it, you hit it hard. He said, within just a couple years, you'd own all of it. You'd own all of it. So, this is Mr. Roy Jones Sr., he knows a little bit about fighting here.
He does.
So, once he told me that, I was like, I might listen to him. I might try to take it up. So I took the one fight. Oh, another little fact here. I agreed to my last fight, second week of January. I was 305 pounds. I
What do
weighed
you?
in at I weighed in at 259 in April whenever I fought. So from second week of January to first week of April, I went from 305 to 259. Whenever I started training this time, I ballooned my fat self back up to about 295, and right now I'm down to a smaller number.
What's the smaller number?
No, I'm weighing about between about 255 and 260 right now.
That's all right.
And
That's a big weight loss, and it makes you a more productive fighter. Because you're
yes,
gonna have, because you're fighting at a heavyweight, so the limit I believe is 265. So if you're already at like 250, 255, you won't have to cut weight. You'll go in there
that's
full
right.
BoBo strength, and
don't do it.
she get fat guy in some little trunks, but not this time though.
Oh, I hate her. She's awesome.
Britton, if you were married to this man right now, I'd come up and kiss you on the mouth for that comment because that's the funniest shit I ever heard.
Hey, I love her. She's awesome.
Oh my god.
Look, she roasts me all the time. Now here I am with however how many people looking at this, and she's roasting me.
Well, did you expect anything different from her?
No, I wouldn't accept anything different either.
If she was just giving you credit and shooting your praises all night, that's when you got to get worried. Like, what the fuck's going
Oh
on?
yeah. She's
Why is she talking shit? What the fuck? She got a man on the side? What's going on?
Yeah, right.
That'd be my brand. I'd be like, man, my wife talks shit to me every day. Now she's not talking shit. She's cheating on me. That'd be
right. Exactly. What is his name and where does he live?
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I would want to know. What the fuck is his name? And she just said, look, she goes, that's what I'm supposed to do. With the shrug.
Right. That's mama.
I'm gonna bring my wife. We're gonna come up and hang out with you guys and go out have like a couple's date night. We'll go out to dinner and everything.
Yes, sir. Y'all come on.
Tammy Barnes said it's me. She said, wait, where the fuck is that? I gotta get that off there for. Oh, wait, no. Tammy Barnes said it's me. I am the man on the side.
That's my little cousin. My wife, my little cousin, they absolutely love each other. My little cousin's got 3 little girls, and my stepson, my baby girl. When I say my stepson, he might as well be mine. But I love him like he is. But anyhow, they go over there and they play with my cousin's little girls, and then my wife and my cousin they get there and goof off together, and it's like a full-fledged family. It ain't like in-laws.
Well, that's cool, man. She said she's not. Your wife said she's not hating. She just date night would be awesome. He's paying, so I guess I'm getting a free dinner.
Yes.
That I'm happy about that because I'm Jewish.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take anything for free, man. I'm a fucking.
Come on.
She said you're all about to see another fight if Tammy don't back up. Oh, Kayla and Tammy, ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, Kayla and Naomi, and in this corner, the one and only, the shit stirrer herself, Tammy Barnes.
Hey, I love them. I love them.
Hey, look, your wife right there, cat fight. Let's see if we can get you all in the ring. I'm all about it. I'll come up there and ring announce that motherfucker.
Blow by blow, or scratch by scratch.
Oh my God, that'll be great, man. She'd be able every second Tuesday of the week.
Yeah, right.
And me and Mrs. O'Bannon will do play-by-play, and you can be the referee, Bobo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, we're in. We got to fight. We got to fight.
We
right here on the show.
Print and sell tickets. We got this going.
Awesome. I'm excited about that. I just got a message from Nate. Where's Nate? Nate's supposed to be on here with us too, and so hold on. Let me. When you are. All right, cool. Tammy Barnes.
Oh, here we go.
As long as you pull my hair. I'm trying to. I'm hoping she's talking to me and asking me to pull her hair because I kind of like doing that.
She's not. She is not. That message was not directed at me.
Tammy, is that
No.
for me? Because you want me to pull your hair? I'll pull your hair, girl. I ain't got no problem.
Tell her again.
Right there in a knot. But I will tell you, Tammy, if you're telling me after the hair pull, there's a thing called a donkey punch. Look it up. I mean, I'm just gonna. Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
I love that. That's why I love my show, dude, because I am not like any other interviewer. I go with how the show's going. It's all organic. I don't know. Well, she's pretty hot too. So if anyone wants to pull her hair, she's single. All right. Well, I will be there to pull your hair.
Now, here we go. So
All right.
my little cousin.
Is she your cousin?
Yes, sir. Tammy is my little cousin.
Oh, she's probably too young for me then. How old is she?
No. Shoot, hold on. She's right there in her early 30s.
Oh, that's cool. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Your wife said she'll be back. She's going to Google doggy punches. Not doggy, it's donkey. Donkey punches, no man, and donkey.
Oh, she's so stupid. I'm telling you. I love her. She's an idiot, but I love her.
She's 32, according to Carol A.
Who?
Carol A said that Tammy's 32.
Oh, yeah.
31.
That's my other cousin, Kara Lee.
BoBo, you got a whole pulp mill pulling for you, big dog. That's from Jacob Smith.
Thank you, sir.
Kayla, Naomi, calm down. This is why I don't let you go anywhere. Give me your phone.
Another cousin.
Then your wife said, "Oh, donkey." Yeah, donkey. Look that shit up, girl.
Yeah, you moron, donkey.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop her in the forehead when I get home.
You like the 31 answer better? Is that what you're saying, Tammy? Tammy, I love Tammy.
She's a nut, bro.
She's cracking me up. And she's like, she said she's not picky. I mean, I don't know if I should be insulted when she says that. Like, I'm not picky like with anybody because I think I'm a rather sexy man. I mean, hold on. Let me take off the headphones. Let me give you the profile.
Get down. Tammy, calm down. Calm down. Calm down, Tammy.
I'm back. That was my 5-minute close down. That was your photo op or screenshot op, guys. You should have did it right there. Kayla Naomi says, y'all never let her have fun.
I'm telling you, man, they are wild.
Philip Dunham says, what's up, BoBo or Bannon?
What's going on, my man? Love and life.
All right. So something I forgot to tell you. By the way, guys, you're watching KSR with Christopher James. We are here live tonight at the KSR Christopher James Studios, brought to you by our friends at Just Heart, Legacy Over Ego. You can check them out at Just Heart Apparel on Facebook, Just Heart and Just Heart East Coast. They have 2 Facebook pages. Go out there and support my boy, Andrew Sams. He supports my show, and he supports a lot of fighters. Not just, my show. He supports fighters. He supports events, promotions. So, something I forgot to tell you, and I'm not even worried about it now. First of all, because you're far away, so you can't slap me. But second of all, you're totally going to be down with this. Every time there's a guest on my show for the very first time, I ask them to sing. I don't care if you listen, and I don't care if you can sing or you can't sing. I'm not asking you to be Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake or Whitney Houston.
No.
But here's the thing. I've had 197 guests on my show, and not one of them has said no to singing. Now, you can't be the first one to what's out, BoBo. That's just not who you are. So, and I don't care what you sing. You can sing happy birthday to somebody. You can sing a TV show jingle. You could sing a rap song, which would be kind of funny. You could, sing me your favorite song. I don't care what it is, but Blake Singley says sing happy. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, that's Blake. I love that guy too. That guy's a nut. And a great boxing trainer right there. Great boxing trainer.
Tammy Barnes says sing My Ding-a-Ling.
I hate her. Dude, I'm telling you.
Do you know that song?
I don't know that song. I heard her singing a song.
That's the song I know. It's when I was a little bitty boy, my grandmama bought me a cute little toy. Silver bells hanging on a string. She told me it was my ding-a-ling-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Everybody sing. And it goes on and on, Once I was swimming across Snapper Creek. Man, them snappers all around my feet. It was so hard swimming across that thing with both hands holding my ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling. And then it just goes on. It's crazy fun. So I did that. So now, look, I just sang. So now there's no way you're getting out of it because I'm not even not my thing. But I did it anyway to show you that you got to do it.
You do know I don't even sing in the shower, right?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Phil Dunham says, sing, get drunk, and screw.
I don't know that one.
Your wife said, sing, sorry, Miss Jackson.
Oh, no, I hate her. My wife did this, not Miss Jackson.
She said, any 90s song you could sing. And she said, I did a great job on my song. So there you go.
There's only one song in my head right now.
All right, well, sing it, son.
Shit. Man, shoot. All right, lay me down and softly whisper pretty love words in your ear. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I can remember.
That's not singing, dude. That's just telling me about the song. Everybody, come on. I sing. Hey, Ben Goss said, come on, fat boy, sing.
I love that guy. He just worked on the shutdown with me.
So come on, you got to sing us something, man. You got to give us more than that. I know you know a song from the 90s or something fun that you know you probably sing in your car if nobody's around. Break it down, Bobo. Don't let your fans down.
Come on, man. What can I sing? Give me something. I don't know anything.
What kind of music do you like?
You just put. I mainly listen to Christian music. Honestly, that's what my radio stays on, and I can't think of a single song to save my life right now. I'm telling you, man. You help me. You come up with something I know, and I'm gonna sing the fire.
Well, I don't know. She said any 90s song, so I mean, yeah. You know.
Tell her to give me something I know. She knows.
All right, Britton, give me a song that he knows. I don't want him to sing Baby Shark because I've had 2 people do that already. That's played out. People are saying Baby Shark, Baby Shark. So my friend Clark wants you to sing something from you too. But Mrs. O'Bannon, your husband said that he is waiting for you to suggest a song because you'll know what song he knows. And while you're coming up with the suggestion, I'm going to bring in the co-main event. One half of it, my man himself, Travis the Animal Thompson, joining us. What's up, T?
What's going on?
Hey, yeah, there's your face.
What's up, Travis?
We couldn't see you there from there. Dude, your beard is fucking epic.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh my God, dude. Since the last time, dude, you are a full-on animal caveman motherfucker. I love it.
I'm not trying to disrespect or nothing, but there's no co-main event. I was main event. I wasn't happy with what was going on, so it's not happening.
Oh, you're not fighting?
No.
Oh, I didn't know.
They made announcements of the fight before the contracts were sent out. The announcement was made on Saturday. Contract was sent out on Wednesday after the announcement. I said, no, it's not happening. The money's not there. We're not doing it. So that's why we have that as the main event.
Did they send you out a contract originally as a main event and the money was different?
No, they sent me out a contract as main event on a Wednesday.
Okay.
The fight was notified on the BKFC, the toe the line or whatever, on a Saturday. They notified on Saturday, which was 3 or 4 days before they sent out the contract. So I said, no, it's not happening. And we couldn't make the money work. So we said no. And then Chop wanted to open his fucking mouth and say shit like, I agreed upon money and then wanted more. That's not what happened. Chris, you know me. Bobo, yep. I would assume that you know me. I fear no man. There is no man that will ever scare me in any which way whatsoever.
You would fight Bobo. They said fight Bobo if the money was right.
Yeah, absolutely. You know how I am.
Right.
Bobo, there's no disrespect there whatsoever.
Nope.
And I'm not disrespecting Chop. Chop's a world champion boxer. Okay?
That's right.
You did great 20 years ago. You haven't won a fight since 2018. Get the fuck out of here thinking that I'm a pussy and I'm afraid of you. You're not going to do a fucking thing to me that's going to hurt me, upset me, bother me any which way whatsoever fucking ever. I'm just mad because They want to put me on toe the line and not bare knuckle. If it were on bare knuckle, the money would be there. It's not there on toe the line. I understand that. But if you want me to be toe the line with Chop Chop, you got to pay me a certain amount. They offered me the amount after the contracts were already sent out. I said no.
So does that mean we won't see you at? I mean, obviously
No,
we're not
you
going
will
to see you
not.
next weekend, but are you still going to be involved with Total Line if they offer you a contract and the money's right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Dude, yo, you know, I want to fight. I want to fight.
know you
That's
do.
what I want to do. I want to fight. But when you bring someone, he's 47 fucking years old. Like, where's my win? Where's my win in that one? I beat up a guy that has an AARP card. Great. Congratulations. What the fuck does that do for me? That does not elevate me. What it is they're elevating him. Okay, you went the distance with Travis the Animal Thompson. I don't see happening. You call me a pussy again, Chop Chop, I'll come to your fucking house and beat the shit out of you. Not this shit where we're doing it at toe the line or bare knuckle. I'll fuck you up. Don't think that you're gonna get me to ploy into your fight for next weekend. That ain't happening. Money's not there.
This is why I like Travis, because Travis says what he feels, and he has no qualms about speaking his mind. And
I have no filter. That's my problem.
I'm going to tell you,
That's
there's no
right.
and when he just started threatening homeboy there, I got a little scared.
Yeah,
I was like,
because
man,
no,
I don't want
Chris,
to hit me.
if you go, Chris, go on his Instagram and read the shit he says about me, because he's pretty much putting me down and calling me all this shit. I don't do well with that. Okay, I have nothing but respect for any man that gets in the ring with me. You want to talk shit on me, you're fucking up, because that shit that I'm reading, that my wife reads, my kids obviously read also.
Right.
They're probably hearing me talk. My son's probably downstairs like, Daddy, stop cursing. I don't care. I'm mad. You do not want to make me mad. What happens
I don't want
is
to make him mad.
you get fucked up, not me.
Yep.
You're not going to hurt me. I'm the only person. This is another thing that bothers me about this toe the line shit. Okay? I'm the only person in my weight class that has not touched the canvas. Okay? Johnny Bedford has touched canvas. Johnny Bedford's my champ. I love Johnny. I love Reggie, Dad, all you guys. You guys
Abby,
have proved yourself.
everybody.
Yes, even Abby. Great. Okay, I fucked up. I shit the bed a couple times, but you know what? I will be back.
That's the fight game.
This pisses me off that I'm on toe the line. I will wreck any motherfucker you put in me. I will be back on bare knuckle. People will pay to see me. They want to see me because what you get when you see me is nothing but action. This pussy Chop Chop ain't shit. He's fucking 50, 60, fucking 80 years old. I don't fucking know. He hasn't won a fight since what, the 1990s? Get the fuck out of here. He ain't shit. Okay?
I love you, Travis. I just
really
love you, dude.
Dude,
All right, so listen.
I'm sorry to cut you off, BoBo, because you're the man. Yeah,
No,
You good, bro. You good.
Travis,
you don't understand how frustrated I am right now. I'm so
we do.
pissed.
Trust me.
Hey,
Everybody
hold
watching
on.
understand how frustrated you are right now based on how you just spoke. So we're going to step out of that fight since it's not happening. And Chop talk shit. So what I want to ask you now, since you are a bare knuckle veteran, you've been doing this for a minute. Like you said, you've never touched the canvas. What do you say to a guy like BoBo who's taking on a fight with a big veteran in the sport of MMA and everything, combat sports in general, Mike Kyle? What would you tell him? Like if you were working his corner, what do you tell him to do and to be prepared for fighting a high-profile guy, the guy that comes in with the name, the guy that's probably going to be the betting favorite?
BoBo, we'll get it. Don't you worry about it. But what you got to do is you got to hit me up on Messenger, and I'll tell you exactly what to do.
That's
Same
right.
shit that we did. Same shit that we did with Jason. Dude, he did it. It worked. That's all you got to do. You hit me up on Messenger. I ain't gonna answer it on here. Sorry, Chris. But,
no, that's right. Hey, listen, I'm not asking you to give away a game plan. I'm just asking what you
it's
tell
simple
a fighter.
shit. It's simple shit, and that's what you got to stick to.
Fighting.
You got to realize.
Let's take out the game planning. What do you tell
you're
your guy?
fighting a UFC guy. You're fighting a UFC guy, right?
That's right.
Okay, so what's he gonna try to wrestle you?
Yeah, that says it all right there.
BoBo, Bobo, just hit me up on Messenger. I'll tell you exactly
Oh, yeah.
what to do. You
Most
do it,
definitely,
and
bro.
that's you went to camp with fucking Deontay Wilder. See, another thing that Chop Chop, if you're listening, DeMarcus fucking Corley, you cunt. I know fucking Danny Garcia. I know Harry Yorgi. Okay, these are guys that you know very well. I know them. Harry Yorgi's my brother. Okay, so fuck off, pussy. I know exactly what to do to fucking end your career. You're nothing. You fucking haven't won a fight since 2018. Trust me, Bobo, you got this shit in the bag. We'll
Yes,
work
sir.
it out. You hit me up on Messenger. We'll get it up.
Most definitely.
Well, listen, Travis, I'm the announcer.
fired. I'm fired. Dude, I'm gonna fight. I want to fight next weekend. I'm not
I know you do.
fucked Chop Chop ain't shit. He's nothing. He talks shit. He's a good job at talking. He does a great job of talking. He would be on your podcast too if you paid him. That's the thing.
I don't
He's
pay
all
people
money.
on the show.
Exactly. He's money. He thinks he's something he's not. You were somebody in the 90s. You're no
Hey,
one
Mr.
now.
Chris. Hey.
Yes.
I got to cut out of here, fellas.
Bobo,
I got something I got to go get after.
I'm sorry I was jumping in there like that. My bad.
All right, Mr.
No, you good, brother. You good.
Travis,
bro.
Bobo, before you go, though, sing us a little something. Sing happy birthday to Travis. Today's birthday. Go ahead.
Happy birthday to you.
Dude, I love this.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Travis. Happy birthday to you. Hey, I love you guys. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah.
All right, hey, Bobo,
Okay,
before
Bobo,
you go, give everybody your social media, how they can follow you and keep up with you, because we want to help you grow your fan base, boss.
Man, all I have is on Facebook, BoBo Bannon.
That's
right,
it.
My man.
That's it. It's easy, simple.
Well, listen, Bobo, thank you for taking the time to jump on the show with us tonight, man. My blessings to you and your family, and all your cousins and aunts and uncles, everybody that was watching.
Yeah, right.
So
thank you, sir.
I've been watching the whole thing, brother. You're funny.
I will see you next week in Plant City. I'm going to be your ring announcer. It's my honor to shout your name out to the crowd.
Sir.
And God bless you. Safe travels down here in Florida, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. All right, Travis, y'all have a blessed one.
My man, take care, brother. Good luck, brother. Hit me up.
Yes, sir.
All right. Travis, I did not know. Listen, hang on.
I hit up Nate up before we talked. I hit up Nate to make sure I could say shit that I could say.
Yeah,
so
yeah, okay, because I didn't know that you weren't on the card. And I'm the ring announcer, but they didn't tell. I guess they haven't announced it publicly yet. So this is kind of like the first we're hearing about it.
There's no disrespect to Bobo. I've fucking done how many fights in bare knuckle?
Of course.
I'm fucking the main event. Okay, so this fuck Chop Chop wanted to come in here acting like he's big dick. Yeah, you were back in the 80s, 90s. You ain't shit now. Okay, you're an old fuck. You're washed up. You're trying to relive your past, hoping that you can do it in bare knuckle, but you can't. Not against me. You ain't shit at 135.
Well, I've seen you fight. I've seen you win. I've seen you lose. But the one thing I can say is, win or lose, we always see you fight, and that's what you're there to do,
right?
Yeah, you're there to fight.
It's my job to entertain. It's my job to entertain.
You're the epitome of towing the line. If one of your opponents wants to stand right there on the line with you and just throw and just exchange right there on the line, the way David Feldman likes and the way Nate and everybody else likes, Travis Thompson is the guy that's going to stand there right on the line, and go, come on, motherfucker, let's go. And I love that about you, because at the end of the day, like I said, you win some, you lose some, but you do your job. You go out there and you fight and you entertain, and that's what he's looking for. And that's I know for you, being on the big stage at Bare Knuckle FC is important. And I know that you probably, they wanted to go, you come to toe the line, get a win again before you come back up. And I understand their reason.
Yo, Chris, that's a slap in my face, because you know what? I won my last fight, but you know who was on the last bare knuckle? Josh Boudreaux. You got knocked the fuck out again. Okay, you haven't finished a second round in 3 fights, but guess what?
Let me interrupt you, because you didn't let me finish what I was going to say.
I'm sorry, I just get so fired up.
Okay, it's okay. If you do it, I'll just mute your mic. No, but seriously, they probably want you to come down there and get a win, but I also think they probably want you to go to toe the line, to add some value to toe the line, because you are a name in bare knuckle, and they're going to need some guys like that. That's why you're bringing a guy like Mike Kyle in the main event, because he's big known in UFC, and I understand their reasoning behind it. That's why they've signed some people. You know that as well as I do. More people are going to tune in, unfortunately for you, because you're a badass fighter. But if Paige Van Zandt is on the card, more people are going to tune in to watch Paige than Travis Thompson. She's got a bigger following than you. Listen, she's got a bigger
bitch.
following.
That's all she is. That's all she is, a pretty bitch.
But no. Well, listen, hang on. She's a tough fighter. She can go out there and fight.
Get the fuck out of here.
Come on, dude.
No, the only time I'm gonna give you credit for that, you show me her fighting Beck Rawlings. She beat Beck. She beat Beck in the UFC. Do it in bare knuckle. Then we'll talk.
Well, right.
That ain't fucking happening.
Hang on. We're going to see what she does in her debut. So, but you can't disrespect a girl who's willing to go in there and fight. And she's taken some beatings, had her face broken and bloodied and everything. She's broken her arm.
Oh yeah, because I haven't. But they get hundreds of thousands. Here's where my disrespect comes from. Paige, this isn't personal. This is me talking to you. Okay, you came up. You were nobody. That's where I am. Chop, that's where I am. I'm nobody. I'm not a world fucking champ. I'm not somebody that was somebody. I'm fucking 37 fucking years old, and I'm fighting to provide for my family as far as working. I'm here to fuck you up. Any person standing in my way is getting fucked up. I don't care. You want me to fight Paige Van Zandt? I'll fight fucking Paige Van Zandt. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I do not care, but I do know my value. And that's the thing. I know Dave knows my value. I know Nate knows my value.
But again,
prove it.
But hang on. But in all honesty, and no disrespect to you, because I know what you bring to the table. Like I said, you're a fighter that entertains, and that's what people want to see in bare knuckle. But if we're being real, we're just being honest. Doesn't matter if she's a better fighter than you or she's not. She brings more eyes to the show than you do. I think you would have to admit that, whether you want to or not. That's the truth. So they obviously signed her to bare knuckle. They're going to put her on the show because they made a huge investment in her. But guys like you and guys like Kyle that are going on this show, I think part of the reason they brought you over to toe the line is because they need to build this brand. And, you're a stud, dude. Let's just be real. I'm not kissing your ass because I don't have to kiss anybody's ass. I've watched you fight, and I just told you what I think of you. You're a badass fighter. You go in there to fight. You'll stand and toe the line with any motherfucker on the planet. Even if he outweighs you by 250 pounds, I know Travis Deonald Thompson will go, all right, motherfucker, let's go. And you will fight. You don't care because it's who you are. That's so right. I don't think you should feel insulted that they want you on that card. I think you should feel, I don't want to say empowered because that's not the right word, but I think you should feel valued because they know that you're going to bring eyes to that show.
But the problem is, I won my last bare knuckle fight. If
I understand that.
Last bare knuckle fight, I should be on bare knuckle. Okay, that's fine. Make me a main event for toe of the line, but you're not giving me bullshit money to fight someone that.
Right, I get it. Listen, I understand.
It does.
I understand your growth.
Chris, do you know who Chop is? I mean, honestly. No, before you looked him up, did you know who he was?
Yeah, dude, but I've been following combat sports my whole life, so
okay.
I know some.
But honestly, unless you're a boxing personnel or someone that follows boxing,
unless you're a deep dive boxer, unless you're a deep dive boxing fan, no,
yes,
most people
you don't
know
exactly. Okay, I know who he is.
Forever because I work here. So
exactly.
So yeah, exactly. So of course I know who he is, and at one point he was badass.
He's
dude.
a bad motherfucker. He was.
I don't know what he brings now. I don't know what he brings now. I know what you bring now. I don't know what he's going to bring to bare knuckle. I know if he still has that speed and power, you and him will have a good fight. I'm just listen. Hang on. You asked me. Let me give my opinion. If he were to show up as this fight happens, and he has some of that speed left that he had, and he had some of that power left, and that good footwork, it's going to be a good fight. I'm not even going to say you're going to win or he's going to win because I'm not even worried about that end of it. I'm just saying if he has any of that left, it's going to be a good fight. I don't know if he has any of that left. He's been, missing a while. We haven't seen him, so it's hard to assess. Now, I've seen you recently, and you're terrifying when you go in there because it's like you're looking across at like meat, like you're going out there to kill your food. That's what I see on you, dude.
Animal. That's what they call me.
I mean, that's what it is. And with the beard now the way it is, it's even scarier looking, dude.
I'm not here to play. I
know you're not.
See, my thing is, I want to be somebody. A lot of people have their whys. Like, why are you here? what is it that you want? I'm not here for the fame. I want people to know who the fuck I am. I want
Yeah.
people. I'm not here for the shit ton of money like all these other motherfuckers. Oh, I gotta knock this off my bucket list. No, I want you to know who the fuck I am. And the most important thing to me is that Dave and Marty Feldman, they brought me up. I wanted to do this for them. Okay, I wanted to do this for Dave Feldman because he's somebody to me. He's a brother
Yeah.
to me, and I wanted to kind of impress him. But what bothers me is, did you see the top 5 knockouts for 2019?
I did.
Okay, was one of them from Mexico?
I don't remember.
The
I'm
answer
just
would be
telling you honestly.
yes.
I don't. I
No,
saw
no.
the whole thing. I don't remember
The,
which ones were which.
what I'm saying is the answer is yes, and the fact is I had knockout of the night, but I wasn't. I get no credit for anything that I do. When I fought that win, that was fight of the fucking night. That was with 4 days fucking notice. I got the same credit that Josh Boudreaux got for a fucking nobody that never stepped in a fucking ring before. Everyone's praising him, sucking his dick for a 4 day notice. He got knocked the fuck out in 2 rounds. He hasn't lasted to the 3rd round. Okay, I went all 5 rounds with a guy that's an elite boxer that should be fighting for a world title in boxing. Okay, I get no credit for anything that I do. I'm tired of it. I'm knocking the next motherfucker out that I fight. That's what's happening. You're gonna see, like, you think I'm a fearful fighter? That's someone that you should watch out for. Wait until you see my next fucking fight. I'm here to fucking kill. I'm here to knock someone the fuck out. I'm here to cause pain, and that's
And
what
now
I'm
you're
gonna
here.
do.
Now you're here to
I'm
prove a
mad.
point to everybody. You're mad. I see
My
it, and I
and it's not like toe the
can you see the
line,
screen?
bare
Can you
knuckle, whatever. I'm here to
read the
hurt
screen?
people.
Read the screen.
There is gonna get a hug when I. Yeah, thanks,
He's gonna
Bobo.
give you a hug. He wants you to
You fucking I'm flipping out, and you got to do that. You're a dick.
because he wants you to calm down.
No, but that's
No,
what you
listen,
don't do.
no. It's not because of anything else, and you're so hyped up right now, and you're so mad, and I love that you speak from your heart, but take a deep breath and just
No,
just
because
chill. He's like, no, I'm not chilling tonight. That's cool. You don't have
I'm training tomorrow and I'm sparring on Saturday. Okay,
right.
and I'm working. I work. I
I
do
know.
stuff. I own my own landscape company. Okay, I do shit like these fucking chops in a hotel in fucking Vegas, cooking fucking food. Good for you. You're a fucking cook, you faggot. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I can't stand that piece of shit. And you're gonna talk shit, call me a pussy. If I see you, when I see you, I'll knock you the fuck out, and you're not getting paid. Not a fucking dime. You're getting knocked the fuck out cold. You
A
old
freebie.
piece of shit.
A freebie.
Man, damn. I shouldn't come on. I'm mad.
You
You
are.
should have seen me at the gym.
Alex,
You should have
Alex
seen me.
Stokes and Travis coming home with his opponent head on a silver platter. I don't think that
Yeah,
if he gets his head, I don't think it's coming home on a platter. I think he'll just eat it in the car on the way home. That's just
and that's the other thing. I ain't flying. I ain't flying nowhere. Send me to Mississippi. Send me to Florida. Send me wherever you want. I'm driving there. I'm
you
driving
don't
there.
fly.
I'm fucking. No, I don't feel like it right now. I may
Oh, okay.
drive there, do my job, come the fuck home the same night. Here's something people don't know. But Chris, remember when I fought Abby? I came
Yep.
home with 2 black eyes. I put a fireplace in at a customer's house. Fucking 8 hours after the fight. He goes, "What the fuck are you doing here?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "I watch on pay-per-view. Why are you here?" I was like, "I gotta finish your fireplace." He's like, "Holy shit!" I finished it right then and there. That's what I
That's
do.
fucking
I'm
crazy.
a worker. That's what I
That's
do.
who you
I
are.
work.
I mean, and that's good because you have that work, that hard work ethic in your
When you
fighting,
see me,
regular life, and everything.
exactly. When I fight, that's what I do. When I've wrestled in high school and I've wrestled in college, that's what I did. I worked. That's what I do. When I come to bare knuckle, that's what I do. Now that I'm kicked out of bare knuckle, when I'm in toe the line, I'm gonna reign supreme. I'm gonna fuck pussies up that think they want to come to bare knuckle, and you have you have no shot because you got to come through me. That's the way it is.
And that's the right attitude to have, right? So they wanted you. And listen, I understand why you said, you feel insulted and everything. And and I'm just saying that I think part of the reason they brought you down here is because of what we're seeing on the show, the intensity, the fire, and that you will put asses in the seats. We know that. People know who you are in bare knuckle, so they're going to say, "Oh shit, Travis is fighting. I got to buy the app. I got to fucking buy the fight." So I don't think you should feel insulted, although I can't tell you how to feel, but I understand where that feeling comes from. So I just want you to get that. But I also think you should feel proud of yourself that they're saying, you know what, Travis is enough of a fighter that we respect, that he can fucking put people in here. So, and we need people like that at toe the line. So I think you should look at both sides of the coin. I'm not going to tell you how to feel. I just wanted to present that side of it to you because I don't know if your head even went there because you're so pissed off about how everything went down.
You can't turn me. Listen to me.
I'm not trying to turn you. Listen, like I said, I'm not trying to turn you.
What I'm saying is, Chris, do I have a belt around my waist? No.
Nope.
Okay. Now, Reggie, his medal got damaged on his last fight. So what did Scott do? He sent
Gave him
a new medal, right? Okay.
Yep.
So when I fought, when I fought Josh and I knocked him out, you know what Scott told me to do? Oh, don't worry about it. Just hot glue the Marlin back on, put some black nail polish on it. So, this is for everybody. Like, I'm not getting like a shit ton of money from people. I say what's on my mind. I'm the realest motherfucker that you have in bare knuckle, toe the line, whatever else. Okay. I will tell people what they want to hear, what they need to hear. Okay. I'm treated like nobody. You're going to see somebody. And that's what you guys are going to get. You're getting somebody that's been treated like nobody and he's fucking tired of it. He's coming for what he deserves and what is his. What is mine is a place in bare knuckle, and what is mine is a fucking belt around my waist. I want that. I need that. I will not stop till I get that.
And that's good. That's the way to be. All right. So I'm going to switch gears on you. I want to ask you a question. How much of MMA do you follow right now? Do you follow UFC, Bellator, PF? Nothing.
You know what I do? I work, and when I don't work, I train. And then when I don't train, I sleep. Sometimes, dude, you got to realize I was getting ready for a fight, so I don't even spend time with my wife and kids. Okay.
Well,
I'm the biggest asshole when I get ready for a fight. Here's Kelly on there now. And who drove? Yeah, thanks, Kelly. Yeah, that's right. She did. She drove all the way to Belfast for the Bare Knuckle Hall of Fame. Yeah, like.
Do you see that message on the screen?
Yeah, I saw it and check your email from Scott.
Yeah.
I got you guys. Yeah, I will. But like, you got to realize I'm the animal for a reason. Okay. When it comes to fight time, when I have a camp, when I'm supposed to be fighting, I tune everything else out. I do have to work because I have to pay my bills. But come 3, 4, 5 o'clock, when it's time for me to be in the gym, that's all I do the rest of the night. Then I go running and I train. That's all I do. The wife and the kids suffer. I feel bad. I feel like an asshole, but that's how I provide.
And you have to do what you have to do to survive and provide.
So, Chris, to answer your question, I do not watch fucking UFC or none of that other bullshit. Is Travis on TV? No, then I don't give a fuck. Even if it's my opponent, even if it's my opponent that I'm gonna fight, I still don't give a shit. You can show me, you can have a highlight film of Chop Corley on TV all day today to see what he does. I don't give a fuck what he does. I don't care, because you know what? When you step in the ring with me, you're doing a total different thing because you've never fought Travis the Animal Thompson. I will fuck you up. I'll fuck up anyone that steps in the ring with me from here on out. I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm getting what's mine.
I feel you, dude. And like I said, I love the fire. I do. I love the passion because, like you said, you're real. You don't sugarcoat it to make anybody happy. And I respect people that are like that. Some guys, try to say the right thing all the time. Because they think that's what people want to hear. And I like what you said. You tell people what they need to hear, and that's the truth of who Travis is and what Travis wants. And anybody who can't respect that and see that is an idiot. So, you, and I will tell you, you win the award for being the most heated guest ever on my show. And I've had a lot of
Chris,
people
I'm
on the
sorry.
show.
I
No,
don't mean to do that, but you got to realize what
you don't. I don't want you to apologize. I don't want you to apologize. I'm not telling you that because I want you to apologize. I only said to you like before, like we wanted you to just calm down because I don't want to see you get. I know you're mad, but when I see you blow up like this, like all I think because I have heart problems, I feel my blood pressure boiling when yours starts boiling, and I don't want you to boil up there. That's all. It's more of a health concern than because, like I said, this is my show, and I let people speak their mind. I don't care if you come on here if you want to be drinking, if you want to smoke a joint. If you want to say what you got to say about anybody, I don't give a shit. That's why I do this. That's why that's why I like my show because you can't do this on some, bigger shows like they censor you and everything. I don't give a fuck. You be you because that's what people want to see. That's what people want to hear.
I just wanted people to know the truth as to what was going on and what Chop was saying. Really, it got to me because that pisses me off. You do not ever, 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 ever question me being a man or not. You're calling me a pussy. You're saying I'm a whore because I wanted more money than what I had agreed to. I never agreed to anything until I got the contract. And when I got the contract, I laughed. So don't ever fucking come at me like that. Again, Chop, you think you're a bad motherfucker? Just meet me outside. We don't need this bare knuckle shit. You want to try to get paid. You fucking asshole. You would call Chris up right now and be like, oh yeah, you want me to do a podcast? How much you gonna pay me, Chris? I don't charge people to do podcasts.
Yep. I'm not paying anybody to come on the show. You want to come on the show? Come on the show. You want me to pay you? Go fuck yourself.
Don't. Exactly.
Exactly.
But this guy's got.
I'll tell you what. If you want to come on the show, motherfucker, pay me because I'm the one providing exposure. Suck my dick. That's what I tell him. No.
I was at the gym all day today. They were like, dude, you got to calm down. I was like, no, like he's trying to ploy me into fighting him, which isn't going to happen. That's not going to happen for the money that they're throwing out there because it is trash money for what it is. It's a main event. It's not the money that it should be. So that will not happen. You want to fight me? We will fight on bare knuckle. I'll destroy you. When I do, you will not be fighting ever again. I will fuck you up. I will end your career. I do not play. I do not play. You're going to get hit with shit that you've never been hit with in your life. Okay? This isn't pity patting a fucking piece of wood on the wall. I fucking hit cinder block walls. And when I hit a cinder block wall, I hit it. I don't pity pat shit like you did with the fucking that kendo wood or whatever the fuck you did. You do shit because like, oh, look at me, I'm in Vegas. I'm gonna hit this piece of wood. I'm gonna do my little ab workouts. You're a fucking pussy. You were something in the 80s or 90s. You ain't shit now.
So
you're an old.
Let me cut you off. You just said something that you punch cinder blocks. Do you really do that?
Yeah, what fired me up was when I saw him hitting. Like, dude, this doesn't do any justice. But like, I get it. Sorry, it's hard to fucking.
No, I see what you're talking about, dude. But hey,
my hands are fucked up.
I'm not a coach. I'm not a trainer. But I'm just gonna say, don't punch any more cinder blocks, dude.
like here's chop. Just so you know, that's all I do. It does not bother me. It does not faze me. So me punching you in the fucking face,
dude. That sound of your knuckles just crunching each other. It gave me the chills. I'm not even going to lie because I can just hear that.
Do you see the look on my face? Do you see how upset I am?
Hang on. Let me try this. That shit hurts. I don't like that at all. I'm not doing that ever again.
I love it.
But
I do it every day.
I probably didn't do it as hard as you did to yours, but I did it hard enough where because I wanted to feel a little. And that's just.
I do this every day at the gym, and they tell me.
Is that a conditioning thing for your hand? Is that a conditioning thing for you to do bare knuckle?
It's a mental thing for me. It's mental for me.
But does the benefit of it condition your knuckles? I mean, you're sitting there just cracking them.
I don't see why
it would help.
I don't see why it wouldn't. It's bone on bone, which is what you
want. That's why I'm asking. Because listen,
you're gonna punch them in the fucking jaw, right? So
it might be a great training technique that you can show other fighters. I mean, I'm just thinking, I'm trying to spitball, get you marketed out, make you more money.
the thing is, the thing that I laugh about is like you fight with puss mittens, okay? You're a bad motherfucker with puss mittens on. You haven't won a fight with puss mittens on since 2017 or 2018. You're not coming into my fucking sport and doing shit, okay? And that's the point. You can talk all your shit like the duck. Like that's another thing I saw him say. He's the duck. People haven't seen the duck since he was a little kid. Why? Because you walk bow-legged like you got fucked up the ass. Get the fuck out of here. I'm here. I'm here to discriminate and just fucking put you down, you piece of shit. Because that's
Dude,
what you
I
did to
still
me.
love you.
You called me a pussy. I do not do well with that. You will not ever call me a pussy.
All right, so for you guys watching, let's see what we've learned tonight. First, don't call Travis the Animal Thompson a pussy, because he doesn't like it and he's going to let you know. And second, if you didn't know this about Travis, I already knew this about Travis. Travis, the fight life is life for him, and
it's life.
It's not a game. It's not just about the sport. It's something that's inside him, which I've known since I met him. The first time I met him, I was like, this guy's fucking this is him. And
this isn't marketing. You know that. This ain't marketing. This is who I am and how I am. That's why Dave and Nate keep me on their cards. Because you know what you're going to get. You're going to get someone that puts a fucking fight on the show. Not like, can I spitball some more names?
Yeah, before you do, though, let me tell everybody, hey, guys, you're watching Cage Side with Christopher James. We are live tonight from the Just Heart Studios. Just Heart. Legacy over Ego. They're my new sponsor. I love them. Andrew Sam, thanks for being part of the show. Next weekend, it's Toe the Line 2 in Plant City. Travis was slated to be the main event. It didn't happen. Hopefully we'll get him back in there soon. He's been venting about the whole situation, how it broke down, and talking some other stuff. And before I let him get back on here and get on his horse, Britton O'Bannon, what you call it, BoBo's wife. And by the way, I love all that. She said, "I need to be yes, yes. You heard those knuckles, Mr. James. Britton, I'm an announcer. I'm not a fighter. I only fight if I have to defend somebody I love. That's it. Other than that, I'm not doing that shit. But if you fuck with my family, I'll kill it. I don't care who the fuck you are. That's the only time I fight. But Travis here, like your husband BoBo, does it for a living. And even BoBo said the same thing. BoBo said, it's not just about. First of all, I know you want to get paid, and you want to make as much money as possible. But I also know for you, just like he said, it's not about the money. Oh, cool. Joe Elmore is going to be in town next weekend. I'm happy to have that news. So we'll get him with some White Claw, and he'll be happy. White Claw. I don't know why people drink that stuff, but so Travis was going to spit out some more names at us of people. So go ahead, Travis.
Joe, what's up, buddy? Joe Elmore. That's my man. Yeah, dude, you did a great job at that fight, man. But see, that's the other thing.
Oh, him and Tom Show? What a fucking fight that was.
That was a hell of a fight. That was a hell of a fight. You got.
Hey, BoBo's wife said, "Good luck to you, Mr. Travis."
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But the other thing that pissed me off, we had talks like, why the fuck was Rusty Crowder fighting on the last card? There's a name for you. That guy runs like a fucking bitch. Go out for the fucking Olympics for running, because that's all you do the whole fucking time. Yeah, you won your fight. You pity pat and run the fuck away because you don't want to get hit. You're a fucking bitch. I'll fuck you up. That's another one for you.
Was he the guy that Feldman went into the ring after and said, "I'm not paying"? Yeah. That moment right there.
He still got paid, and you know what? He shouldn't have, because he sucks.
He had hey, listen. He had a contract. He had to get paid. But
hey, bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
No. Hey, listen, that's how it works. You signed a contract, you get paid. But here's the thing.
But Chris, here's the thing. On your contract, you signed the contract saying you're gonna fight. Well, when you just run like a little bitch.
I get all that, and that's why I loved when Feldman went into the ring in the middle of a live fight on fucking TV and everything, and he did what he did, because it did send a message that he's looking for people to fight, and you might get one fight there, but if you don't deliver, you're not coming back.
But he did because he had a contract.
But that right there, that moment, really said something about what Dave wants from all of you guys that fight at Bare Knuckle. And you know, a lot of people gave him shit for it. I praised him for it. You know, he made a stand on something.
Great.
Fucking A.
Great. Hopefully one day I could put up one of those fights.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see you get back in. I don't care if it's at toe the line or if they, you know, if you go back to a BKFC fight. But I do care that I just want to see you fight. Because again, you deliver, you bring, and
obviously I don't, because if I did, I'd be recognized.
Well, you know, and I can't even comment on that because I don't know the behind the scenes, the business issue. No, seriously, I don't know the behind the scenes, the business end of what they do. So it would be wrong for me to comment on your side or their side because that's not my business. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Chris, you fucked up. What you should have said was, "Oh, absolutely, you're absolutely right, Travis. You should be on every fucking card." But you didn't say that.
Hey, listen. I said what I said because it's the right thing for me to say. If I said what you said, then that's me kissing your ass, and I'm not going to do that.
Damn it.
Listen, I love you. You know I do, and I respect the fuck out of you. But that's the real. I can't talk about the business side of it because I don't know what money you want, and I don't know what money you give.
I get that, and that was the thing. You know, I fought for nothing.
Hang on. I will say this: the toe the line budget versus the BKFC budget is dramatically different.
And I realized that, and we had to talk about that. That's why it didn't happen.
Right.
But at the same time, I got paid. What they wanted to pay me was an undercard purse for bare knuckle to be main.
No, I got you. I understand. You got to do what you got to do.
I get that. And I understand that, but then bring it the fuck up to bare knuckle. Otherwise, it ain't happening. Give me someone else. I'm who you want to see, not some fucking 50-year-old dude that's fighting for an AARP card.
Dude, like I said, I love you to death, dude, because you're a real cat, man. And Britton O'Bannon, she just said she won't be seeing it live this time. She was looking forward to your fight, even more so now that she's seeing who you are, the craziness, the intensity. So,
I got problems. Sorry, I got problems. I got a couple screws loose.
No, I don't think you have problems. I think you want to be valued fairly in your mind, and if you're not, then you're not going to go out there and put on the show for them. I mean, for whoever promoter, whether it's bare knuckle, toe the line, the UFC, any other promotion, if they're not going to give Travis what Travis feels he's worth, you're not going to fight. I mean, it's just that simple. So and I think that's an accurate description of you. You're not going to fight for what you're not going to undervalue yourself. You're not going to take less, if you feel you're worth more. Nobody should.
I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you. And that's kind of, I had to get that off my chest today because dude, the past couple of days has really been bothering me because Chop's been saying some shit and it's nothing but bullshit. And that's what's really been at me, bothering the fuck out of me.
And I totally understand why that would bother the shit out of you. I mean, like I said, I get it.
I fight anybody. I fight anybody anytime.
I know you would. That's the thing. I know you'd fight at 135, 145, 155. You'd fight at 265. You don't care.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But you better pay me.
Yep. Got to pay you what you feel you're worth. And I can't decide that for you. They can't decide that for you. They can't decide that. Only the person himself. You can decide what you're worth. And then if you say, if you say, look, I'm not fighting for less than, let's just make up a number because I don't know what the numbers are, and I don't want you to give us any numbers. It's none of our business. But let's just say, let's just
$100 million.
But let's just say, let's say they offered you 2,500. And I'm just making a number up.
That much? Holy shit! That much?
No, listen.
Wow! Holy shit! Wow!
We're just using a number here. I'm just saying. Let's say they offer you 25. Any promoter, not just bare knuckle, any show on the planet offer you 2,500. Travis goes, I don't fight for less than 5K. So if somebody's offering you 2,500, obviously Travis says I'm valued at 5K. I'm not going to fight unless I'm getting at least that. So I'm just trying to break it down so people understand where we're at as far as your mentality of it. Obviously, I don't think you would fight for 2,500. I don't know if you would fight for $5,000. That's not my place to know because that's not my business.
Chris, I fought for a lot less than 2,500. Okay.
I'm sure you have coming up in fighting.
When
you do.
when you please, I've fought for hundreds. Okay, I
I know a
fought
lot
for
of people.
hundreds. And the thing is, you want to make me a main event, you're not paying me $2,500 to be a main event. You're not paying me $2,500 to be a main event against somebody that's getting fucking 2 to 3 times the amount, and he's a nobody in your sport. Yes, you were somebody in the fucking 90s. You're nobody in 2020. You're nobody. You're living on something fucking 30 years ago. Okay? You
Yep.
ain't shit. You ain't shit. You're fucking, you suck. Okay? And
All right. So
that's all there is to it.
you've totally said your piece, and I'm glad. And just like when BoBo was on, I brought you in at the end, because I like to have.
Now here comes Nate. Is Nate
Nope.
coming on?
It's not Nate.
Oh,
Nate.
man.
He might come on, but he sent me a message. He was locked out of his room and he only had 2% on his phone. He was trying to figure out how to get back in the room.
No, what he said was, "Fuck, I don't want to follow Travis because he's gonna stay on and talk to me." Get
But
the
we're gonna bring in
fuck out of
somebody
here,
else.
Chris. You lying sack of shit.
I'll screenshot the message and I'll show it to you later. But we're gonna bring in somebody else that's fighting on this card. His fight was just announced recently. He is they call him Smash. His name is Martin Brown. He's a local here in Tampa. So Martin Brown, what's up, homie?
What's that? Is the mic working?
Martin, yeah, we can hear you and everything. Martin, in the middle of the screen, that's my man Travis the Animal Thompson. I know you've been watching the interview going on, and
yeah.
What do you think of the intensity and the fire in this guy, man? Because that's real. That's not. I'll tell you. I've known Travis for a while. I've seen him fight. That intensity. This is the highest level I've ever seen it. But it's always been like that with him. He's just never been as, like just. But what do you think of the intensity of this guy and what your thoughts on it?
I caught the tail end of it, so I don't know what started it. So I'm guessing Chop Chop not fighting on the card, right?
Yeah, I'm guessing Chop Chop ain't fighting either. And I'm just
finding that's who he was supposed to fight, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And what happened with that? I heard he called me a pussy. I heard that part.
Call him a pussy.
He called me a pussy. He called me a bunch of shit. They offered me a contract 3-4 days after they fucking put it out there. And I laughed at the contract because it's bullshit fucking money. So he's calling me fucking names saying I'm nothing. I'm a fucking pussy, and that ain't the fact. That ain't fucking happening.
Hey, you getting under your skin. You're ruffling your feathers, man. Welcome to the boxing world.
That's fine. You can ruffle the feathers all you want. It don't fucking matter. Dude, get out of here with that shit. I've been boxing for fucking 13, 14 fucking years. He's trying to get me to fucking. He's trying to ploy me into fighting this weekend, but it ain't happening without the money. The money ain't happening. It ain't happening. That's all there is to it. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Mark, let me ask you as a fighter, if a promoter offers you something that you feel isn't worth, your value, you're going to do the same thing Travis did and not take a fight, correct?
Yeah, I'm just not going to take it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's called prize fighting for a reason.
Yeah, man.
Prize ain't worth the work, then shit, I ain't doing it.
That's right.
The problem is I work and I make money. So why am I going to take off fucking a week or two worth of work, which I would make the fucking prize with my work? So it makes no sense. And I'm losing clients by not doing the work. So that's stupid.
I agree 100%. You can't give away your everyday income to go do this and not make
I'm the sole provider for my household. I'm the sole provider. I just built a brand new fucking house last year. I knocked my house down and rebuilt. Bought my wife a new car. Did all this shit. I can't say, hey, you know what? We're just not gonna work these next couple weeks so I can make bullshit fucking money. To fucking fight. Yeah, it don't work that way.
And it shouldn't work that way. You shouldn't take a loss if you're going out there to fight. No, like I said, I respect the hell out of you for being real about it, because that's what you're supposed to do.
I guess the thing is the funny thing to me is he was heated about it though. You know what I'm saying? For me,
no, but bro, what you don't understand is Chop's putting shit up saying like I'm a fucking pussy. I was offered a contract, accepted the contract, and then wanted more. That is not what happened.
Chop wanna look, man. Chop wanna check. So
I
man,
know he does. I know he
I'm
does.
gonna
'Cause
talk
he's
some
fucking old
shit
as
too,
shit.
man. I'm gonna be like, hey, Travis, what did he say? He call you a pussy? That's light work. You know what I mean? Like Travis a pussy. I'd have called him a faggot. I'd have seen whatever I could do to get under your skin,
Yeah,
get you to sign that contract.
but you
It's
won't
either
get
it's
me
gonna
signing a
work or
contract.
it's not.
Yeah,
Huh?
but here's the problem. Here's the problem, though. We won't sign a contract. What'll happen is we'll do a press conference. I get money from my sponsors. Okay, I get good fucking money from my sponsors. I'll beat the fucking
Yeah.
piss out of you at a press conference. You won't get a fucking dime from your fucking fight. You won't get a dime from your sponsors. I'll still get my fucking sponsorship money. Yeah, and you're fucking on the ground with a fucking broken jaw.
I
So
fucking love
that's
you,
not
Travis.
something you want to do.
Travis, you
Like,
got me so like worked up. I got tears coming up.
Chris,
Fucking
I'm
love
so
you.
fucking mad and heated. I can't even hold the fucking phone straight. I'm like all the way over the place. I can't even hold the
That
phone
shit
straight. I'm so
crazy,
pissed.
man.
I'm fucking mad.
All right, so Martin, let me ask you. This is, if I'm correct, this is your first bare knuckle fight, correct?
Yeah, it's my first one, but it's
First
I
one
mean I
bare
don't
knuckle.
know, man. I hadn't done anything differently than I do. If you know, when I box, I hadn't done anything differently than what I do when I did MMA. Like I feel like
It's the
I'm gonna
same
go in
person
here
you
and
are.
this shit gonna be easy work.
So,
All right, you guys, you gotta head out. You guys have a good one.
hey Travis, before you dip out, I'm going to ask you for your veteran knowledge. What do you say to a guy like Martin making his debut in bare knuckle? First time doing it, it's a different thing. You know, I always say you don't know bare knuckle until you're bare knuckled. That's what I believe. So, and I'm sure at some point you've punched somebody in the face with no gloves on in your life. But Travis, what do you say to the new guy coming in that going out there to make his bare knuckle debut, whether it's at BKFC or Total Line? From a veteran's point of view of doing this as many fights as you had, what's the kind of advice you give?
Mark, what weight are you? First off,
55.
okay, then I can tell you.
Well, I don't know their weight classes here, man, but
I'm fucking with you. No, dude, just 1-2-1. It's simple. Keep it simple. Don't be
man,
stupid. You're a
I
boxer.
With the
You're a
clinch?
boxer. You're a boxer going against MMA guys. Keep it fucking simple. You got quick
I can do all
ranges.
that shit, man. I
Yeah,
can
but
box,
keep
I can
it
do
simple.
MMA. I keep this
Keep
shit.
it simple.
Look, remember what I told you. Remember this conversation. Man, this shit gonna be easy, and all
Keep
of them
it
gonna be
simple.
easy.
You just gotta keep it simple. That's all you gotta do.
That's it.
Keep it simple.
All right. Well,
Keep it
listen, we're
simple
gonna
and remember the clinch.
You say
remember the
remember the
clinch.
clinch?
Yeah, well,
Yep,
because you can work in the clinch. So as long as you're
Shit,
fighting, they'll let you hold that motherfucker down by the head and just
use it.
fucking beat.
shit, I like to fight. I beat up
That's
people at the
exactly
gas
right.
station for way less. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying? Considerably less.
That's
I
right.
can see you and Travis going out and doing that together. That'd be fucking awesome.
Fuck
But
yeah.
Travis said he got to go. Travis, thank you for taking the time and for being real as always.
I appreciate you
Mark,
guys. Thanks a lot.
hey, listen, before you dip though,
man.
give everybody your social media, Travis, so they know how to keep up with your wildness.
Hit me up on Facebook, the Animal or the Animal BKFC, and then also on Instagram. I got the same shit, the Animal BKFC. Hit me up.
All right,
there.
brother. Well, listen, man.
I want to thank my brother Aaron Kling Law, who always sponsors me out in Florida.
Well, I want to thank you for taking the time tonight and for being real about it. I'm sorry that we're not going to get to see you fight next week. Hopefully, you guys will figure things out. We'll get you on another card real soon because I want to see you fight, dude. Fucking, you definitely bring the heat in the show. So hopefully next Total Line card, next BKFC card, somewhere around there, we'll get to see you fight again. I don't care where. I just want to watch Travis Thompson fight because you entertain me, and I love the way you fight every time.
I appreciate that. I appreciate.
All right,
that.
brother.
Thank
Peace out. Yep. My man's fired up. Fired up.
I saw that, man. He what we say in the hood, big mad.
Yeah, big man. Yeah, my friend did a song. He did his first music video, and one of the lines song, you look at you, big man. Yeah, that's it right there.
He was hot. He was hot. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. One thing I know about the culture is, man, black people talk a lot of shit, You know, man, like I don't give a fuck if we playing a game of spades. We talking
Oh,
shit.
dude, I know.
If we playing basketball, just sit at the basketball court. You're gonna hear shit talk. If you if you when we're like it's just
If you're
crazy, man. When
playing
they're
Go
wrestling,
fucking Fish, if you're playing Go Fish, dominoes, jacks, marbles,
we playing Uno, we
talk
talking
shit.
shit.
You talking
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? So it's
I
just
played spades with my friend Tracy and her boyfriend and his family years ago, like a lot, like every week. And
yeah,
me and Tracy were the only white people in the room. And let me tell you
yeah.
something. I got indoctrinated with some craziness in that house, man. It was so much fun because
Is
it's
people
shit
talk
talk.
shit.
It's
So
shit talk.
and that's the thing. I
Behind
think when people ain't used to the culture, you know, I think it kind of ruffles their feathers. Like even with you know with new guys in the gym, like I don't have a PG gym, you know what I mean? So like you come in and somebody walk right up to you talking shit, but you'll know like if you have a gym with a recreational setting, you know what I'm saying? They'll come in, it's not a pleasant atmosphere, they'll walk right back out. But the
yeah.
reality is, like, if you talk shit to me, it's like I'm right at home. So you start talking shit, I just
Yeah.
blow by you,
I
man.
like
I'd be
talking
like,
shit.
boy, this
I
dude
like
talking shit.
let's do that shit. So you're doing bare knuckle for the very first time.
Yeah.
It's and I meant what I said. Until you bare knuckled, you ain't bare knuckled because it's a different vibe from every fighter I've spoken to, and it doesn't mean that you can't do it. But it's a different vibe when you're in there, and that's what every fighter that's told me that's come over from straight boxing or from MMA, they've all told me, man, it's a lot different than I thought it was going to be. Hitting somebody with my bare knuckle, getting hit with the bare knuckle, and I'm like, is it really that different for like, cause like, some of these guys, I'm guessing you had to get into a street fight, when you were a kid, and that's when you get hit with bare knuckle.
That's what I'm saying. Like, man, you gotta remember, man, the demographic that's in MMA as opposed to the demographic that's in boxing. Like that shit, but you go to a boxing gym and that shit like 45 to about $65. You walk your ass into an MMA gym, I mean that shit like $145 to upwards of 200-300. I mean, I've seen gyms. Well, I ain't never seen no gym $300, but I've seen gyms like 200 and some dollars a month. So like, you know what I'm saying? When you just don't, you live in check to check, you ain't going to a jujitsu gym. So I'm saying that to say this, man. A lot of these guys when you walk, and I'm not bashing them. I mean, ain't nothing. There's no bragging rights to being broke. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that
Wait,
people
hold
who
on,
got
hold on,
money.
hold on. Guys, I want you to remember that line. I want you to tweet that out, Facebook it out with the hashtag. There's no, say it again.
Ain't no bragging rights to being broke. You know what I'm
No bragging
saying?
rights to being broke.
So
That
I
is
ain't,
the
it's the
funniest shit
truth
ever.
though. I ain't
It's
trying to,
right on
you know what
100.
I'm saying? I wanted to get my disclaimer because I ain't want nobody to be like, what he trying to say? Because I train in a jujitsu gym that I'm soft. I'm like, no, but you know what I'm saying, the data that's being collected, the majority of you motherfuckers can afford 140 something dollars. So now, like right now, I'm in my gym on 22nd. So I'm in the hood.
Oh,
And
you straight up in 22nd
yeah,
Street in Tampa?
yeah, every kid that come by here, when they see us in the gym training, man, I could just be fucking with him. I say, "You want to fight?" He be like, "What's up?" You ain't saying nothing to me. Like anybody, you say that to, they be like, "What's up? Get there, motherfucker, get there." I'm like, "Damn, he 10 and he really believe he can whoop me." So though, but the thing I bring that up, I say all that to say this. Man, these motherfuckers been in a fist fight before. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I would hope.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up. You look, if you ask anybody from my hometown in Mississippi, man, like a lot of us didn't even have the money to buy gloves, man. So we would wrap towels around our hands. And I swear to God, I wish my homeboy could be around to tell you about how we just go outside and fight like recreationally. And knuckles go all through the tile. We wrap our hands up in towels, and knuckles get through the tiles and hit you in the jaw. So I don't know, man. Like when you think, I mean, you use what you had. And
I'm glad
then
I didn't grow up where you did, man. Because when I grew up, I was playing baseball and football, maybe a
we
little
did that too.
kickball.
Now we did that too.
Me and my friends went out there recreationally beating the shit out of each other. The only
Shit.
time we fought is if somebody came on our street and started running their mouth. Then we all got together and get the fuck out my neighborhood, motherfucker.
We was about that too.
Oh,
But
I'm sure.
and I didn't grow up in the worst. I didn't.
I'm fighting the assholes that come over and fuck with us. You're fighting your friends recreationally. That's like a whole
Shoot.
different dynamic. I don't even understand.
And I didn't even grow up in the worst of neighborhoods. But when you're in it's in the country, so like a lot of times you don't have nothing to do. You just walk outside and be like,
Fight, farm, and fuck. I mean,
yeah, like suit up. Oh, you talking shit? Suit up right now. You know what you said. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those types of things. So a fist fight is Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It's another day. So like when I think of this shit and they tell me about the drastic difference, I just be like, man, boy, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know, man. I ain't gonna do anything differently when I get in there. And I still feel like I'm gonna reign supreme.
so
Like
what made you
everybody
decide-
they hand me.
What made you decide to do this bare knuckle thing in the first place?
I think I'm gonna tell you. So
I hope you're gonna tell me.
I just turned 36. So it looked like I was signed with Titan and I did the Kazakhstan fight. I won the belt at 155. So I was like, oh man, I am a world champion officially.
Kazakhstan's a pretty cool place, isn't it?
Yeah, it was cool.
I went over there and did some fights for Fight Night Global. I announced over there, man. Kazakhstan's a pretty cool place. Almaty. So I'm guessing you stayed at the same hotel, because that's where all the fighters stay. It's a nice place. Did you get to eat horse meat over there?
I did, man. I did
too. That shit was good, bro. Now I know what Alistair Overeem's talking about.
It tastes, they don't handle, it's funny how, like I say, people don't handle culture. Every culture different, man. Because you know what I'm saying? They drink horse milk. And so like me and the guy, before we fight, so I'm talking shit. I'm doing my little promoting thing. I'm like, hey man, where that milk come from? I bet that milk you drinking come from a boy horse. And he it seemed like he couldn't handle a little jokey joke. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
They were really upset about that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fucking know, man. I think the country is dope. It's always good to see different shit, different cultures and stuff like that. I actually spent a lot of time talking to the people, like, hey, what is it like over here? And they were telling me it was pretty cool. And then after that, we went to the DR and I won that fight in the DR. So it was, and that was a title fight. After that, the Corona came. So I sat out for like 4 or 5 months. And then they started back throwing shows. So, you get it, man. They were having, at that time, they were having real early, they were having like extremely restricted capacity.
Right.
And so a lot of I get it. A lot of you promoters can't sell no tickets. And I'm kind of a world champion, so I'm kind of not fighting for peanuts. You know what I'm saying? So that's the catch-22. Unless now if I need some money, then I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go ahead and take the peanuts. Or if I just got an itch or I've been on the bench too long, whatever floats your boat, whatever reason you need to go fight. But you ain't gonna see me carrying on or something. Like Travis seemed like he was pretty pissed. Like mad. if I'm not gonna take the fight, I'm just not gonna take the fight, and you're never gonna hear about it. It's gonna be on to the next thing.
He big mad.
Yeah, he mad. It was funny, man. I was poking and prodding to see if I could get him a little irritated, but I can see now that they can't see what you posted because I can't see what they posted.
Oh no, they could see what you post because I could put the comment up on the screen.
Yeah.
I saw what you were doing, and I was like, "No, I'm just gonna let it fly." And if you made it on the show before he came off, I figured say what you had to say. But at the end of the day, fighter to fighter. I know you respect that kid is real about it.
Yeah, no, he come in and he fight. I'm just talking shit because it's funny.
You like to fire it up, but I get it. But
yeah,
I'm trying to get him
It's
to
funny
talk.
to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you mean to tell me now I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I've always had this sexy tan. So you know, asking a cultural question. So you mean to tell me when you were growing up and your cousin was mad, you didn't like keep fucking with him? You
Of
didn't
course.
keep fucking with him to see how mad he was gonna get.
Me and my little brother, man, when we used to get fucking aggravated at each other, I'd fucking throw him on his back and I'd fucking fully mount him and I'd just sit there
Yeah,
and slap him on the forehead. And then he'd get more mad,
yeah,
some more. Fucking
yeah. See, I wanted to fucking, I was like, ooh, he really don't like being called a pussy. And then I was scared that if I call him a pussy, then he wanted to fight for real at the show. I'm like, I was just joking. Come on, man. I don't really want to fight, at least not for free. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But it wouldn't
But
be wise to punch me in a crowd where it's not a check because, man, you're going to see the fight is in Plant City. And I only had 2 weeks. And I only made like 3 posts, and a whole bunch of my people gonna be there. So it'd be like real bad if someone was to punch me in the crowd. Like, oh my God, I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about what they gonna do. You know, and they love me too. But you know what I'm saying. So I was just trying to piss him off because I thought it was funny.
no,
And then he had kind of cooled off a little bit. You know, so I was like,
and at the end of the day, all you know, all funny, angry aside, that kid goes out there and he does what they want him to do. He stands in the middle of that ring and he fights. And that's that's what they want in bare knuckle. They want somebody that's gonna stand there and fucking throw punches and fight. And he does.
Yeah, but he was tripping when he was talking about Paige. You know what I'm saying? Is at his age, at age 37, he gotta know by now that it don't matter how good you can fight if I'm gonna go broke putting you on the goddamn card.
Right. And
You
with
know what I'm
Dave Van
saying?
Zandt, I mean, they spent a lot of money to bring her in, but she's going to bring the eyes to the show.
Yeah.
She's probably going to be the main event of a title, you know, a night where Jim Allers and Palomino fight for the title at 155. And these guys, you know, they've both been, you know, UFC and PFL and, you know, world class. They've been, you know, champions in different spots in the world. These guys understand that it's not to disrespect them. It's the fact that she is going to be the thing people tune in to see more than anything else. Even the fight fans that want to see that title fight, and everybody does, they still want to see Paige either get beat up or beat somebody up.
And Paige was on main cards. I don't know if Jim Allers was on main cards, or he may have been. I think he was.
Main card fights. But you know, but Paige hasn't. You know, Paige has. I mean, Paige's been on Dancing with the Stars. She's done all this stuff.
Right.
So
and she's fucking beautiful, and she's like, let's call a spade for a spade. You know, I got a face only a mother can love, so I talk a lot of shit, and people can go watch me to see me talk shit. Yeah.
And she's tough. You know, she's gotten her ass kicked before where she came out all bloody, fucked up.
That's the other thing. Let me make sure I put that in the same. Let me make sure I say that in the same sentence too. Like, because you know, we live in a culture where you be like, "Oh, she's a beautiful girl." Are you saying she's not talented? No, motherfucker. I'm just highlighting the fact that she is beautiful. But she's a pretty girl. She can fight.
She bought some new boobies. I mean, and yeah, let me show you something here. Let me show you something.
Don't show me her boobs now.
No. I'm just going to show you. Like,
God damn.
This is what I play now at the beginning of my show.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm BKFC athlete Paige Van Zandt, and you're watching Cage Side with Christopher James.
Why would I not use that plug every fucking time? She's pretty. You know, I mean,
right.
You know,
and that's the thing. I mean, Travis ain't got no titties. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta listen.
Arm Brown ain't got no titties. You know?
Yeah, I don't know, man. If I keep getting fat, I'm gonna have some, man. But the thing is, it's honestly, call it what you want, whether it's a mixture of the fact that she's gorgeous. She creates this like grimy, bloody ass fight anyway. That's how she fights.
She's tough. I don't care what anybody says. She's tough. She's gonna do some shit here, man. I see it.
And either way, it's gonna be a bunch of.
I asked her some questions at the BKFC press conference at American Top Team at Coconut Creek a few months ago when they officially announced her because they were allowed to. And she's a tough girl, man. If you go back and you look at her fights in the UFC, you could see that she's willing to go the distance. She's willing to go out there and get bloodied up. So anybody who discounts that, that's just, that's just haterade. And, because she's going to bring a fight. Is she going to win? No, but we're going to see her fight. And her striking had always been her best attribute. Now that she's only concentrating on striking and working on some Muay Thai, which she's really good at.
And she's going to create the type of fight that people want to see anyway. She does. She has some bloody ass fights. So,
and she gets she's like, hey, look at how pretty I am.
Yeah. And that's, I mean, that's what sells. So
I know some guy fighters that fucking don't take a beating as well as she does. As far as getting beat up and bloodied up, she takes it in stride as part of the game. I know some male fighters that don't take it in stride. They get all upset. Look, man, you're fighting. That's part of it.
I'd be like, man, my mama out there, man. My mama looking at this. You ain't gonna be hitting me like that. I had a plan on hitting you. I wasn't supposed to get hit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
So, a guy named Juan Pena. What do you know about this cat?
Nothing at all, man. I didn't want to look at it. I just told my coach to go ahead and look at it. And I said, I don't want to know nothing about him. I just want to go in and focus on, because if I start studying, like, boxing is something, believe it or not, I do MMA and I'm real good at it, but man, I don't know. It's something that I do respect about the sweet science of boxing. And there's something that but I also respect that animalistic or like fighting, you know what I'm saying? The thought of getting into a raw fight, so, and they're blended in this particular sport. So I feel like there is nothing anybody gonna be able to show me or tell me that I haven't seen. So what I've just been focusing on is just polishing up shit that I already do. And you'll see that. I mean, what's this for coming Friday? Come this Friday, you're gonna see.
I'm your ring announcer, so we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, we'll get ready to say, "Oh, damn, he beating his." Oh shit! Oh, stop the fight, ref.
Ring announcer, not the TV guy. I just,
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, Martin Smash Brown.
Oh man,
yeah, that's
damn.
I thought Sean Wheelock will be there. He's commentating. He's good.
Who commentating?
I don't do the commentator. I
say, who's the commentator?
Sean Wheelock. He good.
Talk a lot of shit because
he good. Let me ask you this. I saw something you posted yesterday, I guess, on your page. It said, man, y'all better stop playing with me. I'll put my whole hand in this boy mouth, elbow deep.
Yeah, man. That shit gonna be like I'm holding down the A button, powering that shit up, man. Like I hit that son bitch with the hammer of Thor. I promise you, man. Watch, you gonna see.
Oh, I'm waiting to see. I'm gonna have a ringside seat, man. So I'm good. I'm gonna get to see all this action.
Yeah, don't wear white.
Bleeds on me because I'm breaking out a new jacket.
Oh man, well don't. You know what I'm saying? If he circle over there where you at, you better not wear white. You better come in there with a raincoat.
I'll get an old Gallagher concert. I'll have to pull a tarp up so the watermelon don't hit me. Gallagher. Gallagher's a comedian. He would, at the end of his show, he would do this act called "It's the Incredible, the Remarkable, the World's Best Chopper, Slopper, Slapper, Chopper. It's the Sledge-O-Matic." And then he would just take a sledgehammer and go, "It works on grapes," and he would just smash grapes. "It works on cantaloupe, boom. It works on this. It works on a turkey, boom. And it works on watermelon." And when he would smash watermelons everywhere. So the people in the front row of his shows would have tarps, like clear tarps, because they knew you were getting hit in the face with all kinds of shit, dude. So
yeah. You better come in there. You better come in there looking like Bruce Willis on that M. Night Shyamalan movie with the fucking raincoat. If you in there with me, man, I'm gonna beat this boy ass. I swear to God.
Well, listen, man. I'm glad you popped on tonight. I'm glad to see one of my Tampa dudes getting a fight. I'm a Florida guy. I live in Tampa, so you're down here on 22nd Street. I'm up in off Bruce B. Downs. I'm not far away. And
shit, you talking that shit about me and where I'm at. You over there by USF.
no, I'm on Bruce B. Downs down by
Bruce,
75.
how far is Bruce B. Downs from USF?
No, I'm on the other side of I-75, so I'm
Oh,
close.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, I'm not down by USF. I wouldn't want to live there. There'd be crazy people down there. I'd rather live on 22nd Street.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure you've seen a couple of bare knuckle fights out there in, over there at USF area.
I DJ at a nudie bar, so I've seen a few fights, men, women, crazy, and I've been in the fight game for a long time now. So
yeah,
crazy bare knuckle shit. Nothing like two strippers fighting, I'll tell you, dude. But I'll tell you some of that off the air.
I ain't seen none of that shit in my lifetime. That'd be new.
That's some good shit, man. I want to start a website called stripperfights.com and just let girls go at it, but I don't know if I even want to do it.
I don't know, man. People got spare time right now, man.
I get some sponsors, man, make some money. I'll have you be one of my commentators, dude.
I'd definitely be there. I'd be like, oh, a titty came out. Oh,
dude, she bit her on the nipple. Oh my God.
Knock Shalanda's hoopering out of her ears. You know what I'm saying?
Not for her, but me. I want to do the same thing. That nipple. Oh my God, guys. For round 2,
Yeah, see, man. Yeah, you got a lot of practice with this. I was like, what do I say next?
Bro, but I know you listen to enough fights, you know how they kind of flow, and your commentators talk. Sport. But before I let you go, I want to say thank you. All the respect in the world, man. Hopefully, we'll get to see you do this, and hopefully we'll get to see you defend your belt with Titan. That's a good promotion, and hopefully, that'll work out for you in the future as well. And you should have everything you want in life. You go out there, you work hard, you should get those opportunities. You get to defend your belt and make those paydays, and hopefully, this bare knuckle thing is a new avenue for you to showcase Smash Brown.
Man, you get what you put in, man. You plant corn, you get corn. You plant peas, you get peas. So if nobody paying me enough, then it's that I look at that like it's shit. Even though you can't control other people's actions, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like, damn, what am I doing not to make myself a draw? Maybe I need to tighten up. I mean, because if people know they can make money off you, they'll pay you.
That's
but
true.
If you ain't selling no tickets, man, it'd be hard to talk about how much. And some of these promotions, they might want you on there, but they just outright can't afford you, man. So those are just things you gotta consider, man. And I get it. I didn't see Travis fight, man. He does go out there. He had a bloody ass fight. You know what I'm saying? When he was fighting that win, I was like, that's some crazy shit. But he's you know what I'm saying? He definitely a trooper, man. So let me make sure I say that before I start talking shit. Like he go out there and he does fight. But here's the thing. I guess the one thing that it's the goon to a goblin concept. Like, so all of this shit bloody. So if you go out and give a bloody fight, it's like, but what separates you from them, from the rest of these fights? Every fight I was at this the fight that was in what was it on the other side of Orlando, I think?
Which one?
The BKFC. BKFC fight. It was like a couple weeks ago. Like Jared fought there.
No,
Hector.
Daytona. That was Daytona.
Daytona. Yeah. Other side of Orlando, right? There's the other side of Orlando.
That was 12. This is 13 coming up this weekend, right?
Yeah, he fought Kendall Grove. Hector fought Kendall Grove. So what I'm saying is, when you watch fights like that, all of these fucking fights are bloody. So if I go in there and I just have another bloody fight, then here's what people say. Man, that show was bloody. And if that's what I wanted to see, they're gonna attribute your work to the show. Right. But if you do something that nobody like Lorenzo Hunt, say what you want to say about what happened. I'm not condoning it. I'm not speaking on that shit. But everybody remembers Lorenzo standing over that dude after he knocked him out.
Goddamn right.
And whether you want to see him get his ass whooped or whether you want to see him win, you at home talking about him.
That's right.
I mean, I was watching, but boy, that motherfucker came out with a dance group. You know what I'm saying? So like, some people thought it was cheesy, but man, the people from his area, man, they rock with him and they love him. So it's like it's one of those things, man. No, and I think he came in with a security team. You know
He
what I'm
did
saying?
have a team.
It may be not damn motherfucker that with a gun, huh?
Hey, listen,
everybody with big biceps, but
he's doing it the right way. He's building a brand. He's building something for
exactly.
himself. So you're going to remember who he is, and then he goes out
Right.
and delivers inside the ring. That is
Right, and he does fight. If he did you see how he handled when old boy knocked him out?
Yep.
What's his name? You know, even how he lost, it was memorable, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he got up, and I think the next day he came out with a post. He was like, "Man, y'all stop acting like that boy actually hit me, man. I slipped." And I thought that shit was fucking hilarious. I was like, man, that was brilliant because now I get to laugh at this all the way to the gym tomorrow. And then after that, even the interview, watching how he was like, he's like, oh well, I just said fuck it and I stepped in there. And I mean, I ain't brave enough to be like fuck it, you know what I'm saying, to step in there. I'm gonna use skill to step in there.
Right.
But the thing is, I like his interviews. I like seeing him walk. And even if he loses, like he does do a good job of giving you some shit to talk about. And he is a savage and like he seems like he belongs there. And so like I try not to be emotional in my judgment. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about whether I like it or not. Like what's gonna make that man some money? And I'm more power to you. Even if he had knocked one of my homeboys smooth out, you know what I mean? It's the game, man. Everybody, this is a small world. I fought Desmond Green and you know, it was one of them things where like I like Desmond. You know what I'm saying? And I've been following those guys for a while. So
business is business, friendship is friendship, and you got to fight unemotional. That's not what you're there to do. If you let
it is kind of psychotic though.
You let those emotions get away, you lose.
Hey, but I was pondering over this. I was like, is something fucking wrong with me? Like, I actually like a lot of these guys, but I go in there, and then before the fights, these guys are so cool. Sometimes they'll let you FaceTime like their kids and their wife, and they're like, "Hey, you guys, you gonna fight my daddy?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And I'm thinking to myself, "Boy, I'm about to knock your daddy ass smooth out." I think that's kind of crazy, or am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? Like, see somebody you admire. I'm like, man, I admire him so much so that I plan on knocking him the fuck out. You know,
that's what you do for a living. So you don't want to tell the little kid, "Yo, I'm about to knock your daddy's ass out." You just say, "Yeah,
did I try?"
Tomorrow, and you leave it alone. But in your head, I'm sure you're thinking, "Man, I don't want to tell this boy I'm going to whoop his dad's ass."
Yeah. It's weird. Me and Thomas Webb, we in there trying to knock each other the fuck out. And the last bell rung and he looks over at me and says, "Bitch, you owe me a drink." You know what I'm saying? And is you know what I'm saying? I can't explain it because there is a level of respect. I don't care how much shit we've been talking in the promo. For me, as long as you ain't talking about, now I ain't married, but if you ain't, as long as you ain't, and I ain't got kids either, but as long as you ain't talking about wives and kids and shit like that,
Mamas,
then you
don't talk about mama.
you know what I'm saying? Lead that shit out of the conversation. Man,
me. I'm the fighter. You want to talk shit? Talk shit to me. My family has to do it. My mom, my sister, my wife, my kids, my grandkids. That's all off. my religion and my politics. Don't talk about that either. You want to talk shit
I
about
don't
me?
even care about that. You know what I'm saying? I guess they come from a guy who ain't really that religious like that. But
I think that's a crime that that people talk about that stuff. I think, look, if you and me are fighting, Martin, and you want to talk shit about me, tell me I suck as a fighter. Tell me fucking you see all the holes in my game. Talk shit. Call me an asshole. Call me a dick. I'm cool with that. Like you said at the beginning of this, talking shit. It's something you like to do. It's something I like to do. So let's do it. But I'm not going to talk about your mom. I'm not going to talk about your mom's cooking, this, that, and the other. I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to be like, man, I don't like you. I don't like your beard. You're covering up fucking razor bumps. You're fighting, man. Your left hand is weak. Your right hand is just as weak, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to talk. Because that's what I'm here for. Fight and, build the fight. That's it.
Yeah, and we know, and they know the job. You know what I'm saying? You trying to say I mean, somebody better want to see this shit. They don't want to see two guys like
hugging.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like, man, I
get
really,
mad at UFC fights like when I see them every round touching gloves right before. Yeah, every time they walk you out from your corner, you're gonna touch this motherfucker's glove. Fuck you. I'll touch your gloves at the beginning of the fight out of respect because that's a sport. You know what I'm saying? So for round one, if we're not the main event and we're not faced off, for a main event like this where we can touch gloves, bell rings in a UFC fight or any MMA fight. If I'm fighting you, I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna extend my fist. Touch it if you want, don't if you don't. But at that point, that's it. There's no more of that. Now I'm here to beat your ass.
right. And per the contract, when the bell ring, I might knock your ass out when you put your hand out there. You know what I'm saying? It's legal.
It's legal, but I think you have enough respect for the sport and your opponent across the ring that I don't think you would do that. Unless
you don't talk too much shit in the promo.
Right.
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Like, make no mistake of what I do for a living. Now, I ain't no role model. I literally hit a man in the face that didn't do anything to me for a check. So I ain't just you know what I'm saying? My moral compass ain't 100% there.
But if the shit talking got over the line, like he talked about your mom or anything, and then he went to do this to you at the fight, I expect you to knock him out when he does it. But if I made fun of your fighting and you made fun of my fighting, and then I walk out there, they started fighting, I did this, you would absolutely fist bump me, and then we would go beat the shit out of each other, may the best motherfucker win.
Yeah, I ain't never stole on somebody before in a fight, but I can guarantee you that the thing that we were talking about with Lorenzo, people are talking, some people gonna hate me, and some people gonna say, bro, did you see that shit? It was wild.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's I don't think it's my style, man. I don't think I do that at all. I've never done it in all of my fights I've ever had. But again, you know what I'm saying? It is one of them things that people gonna talk about. You get your ass punched on trying to touch club. I done had too many people try to steal on me, man. So I'll be weary.
I don't like when I've seen it happen, but like you said, once the bell rings, all bets are off. And I've seen guys go out there and go to extend the glove to get touched, and then they get touched in the face, and the fight's over in fucking 15 seconds. Yeah. So always be ready. Protect yourself at all times. So
he extended the olive branch and got his legs extended. Huh?
If I'm extending to you to fist bump, guess what? When I'm doing this, I got this hand up right here, covering my face. You come, coming right back. But all seriousness, man. I'm so glad you came on the show tonight, man. Fucking, it's the first time you've been on the show with us, so we appreciate it. I don't know if you were watching earlier, and I didn't get Travis to do because he was just too riled up, but he's been on my show before, so he actually did it already. But I made BoBo sing happy birthday.
Oh, man, come on now. You the one guy, I can't sing shit.
First time on my show is a mandatory requirement. You have to sing something. Now I've had 209 guests now that have come on and sang on the show, first time guest. I don't care what you sing. I don't even care if you sing good. You just got.
How about I text it to you? You know what I'm saying? I lose that's a violation of the G code singing a man happy birthday.
209 done it, so you got to be 210. You can't be the first one to what's out because I'll never let you live it down.
Oh man, look, my people ain't gonna let me live that down either. They say, bro, I saw you singing. I synced it. I synced the whole thing. You was in here singing happy birthday, man. And you hit the high note.
Sing happy birthday. Whatever song you want.
Sing?
Yeah, sing. Rap.
Bro, I can't sing. Listen, I'm going to do the whole happy birthday to you thing. Happy birthday to you.
I know you're full of shit, man. I know you got something in there.
I have nothing in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like one of them bums on on 22nd and Hillsborough. I have nothing. You know what
No,
I'm
that's a
saying?
lie, man. Listen,
Empty hands.
you want to be labeled as the first guy to fucking say no?
Listen.
Dude, man, that takes away your street kid, man. I'll go down to the hood and tell bitches you was afraid to sing. I know where 22nd is, bro. I ain't scared.
Oh man.
Come on, just
This
give us a
is-
little something, dude, man. It's
Happy birthday to you. There we go. Side to side thing. Happy birthday. Who the fuck am I singing happy birthday to?
sing it to. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
I just thought about it. Like, who am I? It ain't his birthday. I went on Facebook. I ain't see your face on there.
Let's see. Let's see.
You don't even know who I'm singing happy birthday to?
No, because fucking, I was looking for fucking. I'm gonna find somebody out here that has a birthday today, and
Ain't that a bitch? He was really riding me about singing it.
I
Didn't even know who I was singing it to.
I didn't tell you to sing happy birthday. I told you to sing something else because somebody already did happy birthday tonight. So it's not singing happy birthday. Other people like Courtney Casey from the UFC came on there and busted out the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air lyrics word for word, fucking dropped it was hot. So everybody come. My boy Impa Kasangana, who fights in the UFC, he's fighting this weekend in Abu Dhabi at Fight Island. He came on and he did an old Louis Armstrong. I hear birds sing.
Good, man. See, I can't do none of that shit. Yeah, that ain't me.
I know you listen to music.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I know you like music. So, give us a little something of that you like.
Keyword is I listen to it.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, it's Martin Brown being the first one to absolutely wuss out of the singing challenge on the show. I am going to put that on a Facebook post later, and I might change his nickname at Toe the Line. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Martin. I'm a pussy.
I'm finna pull a Travis on your ass. Don't call me pussy. Don't call me pussy because you're going to see me at the show and I'm going to beat your ass.
You can't see me, bro. I'm like John motherfucking Cena. Come on, stop it.
Oh, shit.
All right. So we are now 210-1 because fucking Smash Brown.
I had to be that guy, but listen, I'm gonna go down in history as the one dude that didn't sing to you. They gonna say what he look like. He looked like a player, didn't it? And I'm be like, this make my profile pic.
You ruining my streak.
Look, somebody got to take an L, man. One L.
No, I don't want to take an L on this, dude. I shouldn't have to take an L on this, dude. You should just do it because you love me.
I look, ain't nothing came into mind at the moment. Hey, technically, I would say it's kind of like a no contest because I did sing half a happy birthday.
All right, well, listen. All right, I'll tell you what. My boy Chad.
Not
right
an
here,
L.
Hey, my boy Chad right here just commented. He goes, "It was his birthday the other day, so sing the full song. Happy birthday to Chad."
And he said it wasn't today though.
No,
you gave me 20
days ago, but you weren't on the show a couple days ago. You said, "Who am I singing to?" So you're singing to my boy Chad.
Tell Chad my GoFundMe, and then I go ahead and sing it to him.
Stop that, man!
Listen, if Mike Perry can do it, then I can do it. Listen, Mike Perry doing it for 5 bands.
But listen, Mike Perry going to get more than 5 bands for that corner spot because there were already people on Twitter offering 10 and 20,000 the first day he did it. Darren Till is just getting all the pop because it's Darren Till and they have a rivalry.
Yeah.
Cam Soda is a porn fucking site, and they offered 10 grand to have one of their fucking porn stars work the corner with Mike's pregnant girlfriend. So they're going to make more money than 5 grand off this. Mind you, fucking, and Mike Perry's the smartest motherfucker in the room. People rip on him all the time, but he proved he could fight without a corner because at the end of the day, he knows what he wants to do. Now he's going to prove he can do it again without a legit corner, and he's going to get paid. He's getting paid because there's no rule against it to have somebody work his corner, to have the experience of walking out. He's a smart motherfucker, dude. Here's
the thing, though. Like, what would change in his? You seen how Mike Perry fight? Like Mike Perry bring the blood and gore that you asked for in the bare knuckle shit. Like, what would change in Mike Perry's corner if his girlfriend was cornering him? If Julian Williams was cornering him? It's always gonna look the same. So there may be some kind of. I probably wouldn't have said it out loud, but there's probably some merit to what he ain't no dumbass now. So it's some merit to what he's saying when he say I don't need no corner. Like if you think about it, what
he's showing other fighters that that's an expense that maybe you don't need on fight night. Because it becomes an expense to you as an athlete. You got to pay for the coach, you got to pay for the corner, you got to pay for their room, transportation. That all comes out of your paycheck. So if Mike is confident enough in what he can do, or any fighter is confident enough in what they can do, and it's not their very first fight ever, and they've been doing this for a minute, I don't see a problem with it, because at the end of the day, you're going to go in there, and at some point, I don't care if your coach is yelling you. How many times do you see a coach yelling at a fighter to do something, and that fighter never does it? Because that fighter's in his own head, he's got his instinct, and he's going to go off what's in here and what he feels, not what somebody's yelling from the corner. Now, there are some fighters that listen, but more often than not, y'all don't. Let's just be real. You're in the moment.
My dog say, "Who wanna pay me $10,000 to squirt water in my mouth?" You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, who want to give me some water? You? I'll take you, old lady in the blue. You know what I'm saying? He, I mean, but the thing is, the platform too. I mean, it ain't just cornering him. You finna be in there. If you're a fan, you finna have a front row seat in the UFC.
The UFC fight
with Mike Perry
that nobody's gonna get. It's an experience.
So it's, I mean, I get it, man. Like,
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, nah, it's brilliant. Because if I ask somebody to fucking corner me for total line, they'd be like, I mean, I give you 20.
I mean, but again, if you listen, you know what you're gonna do. So if somebody walked up to you and said, "Man, Martin, I'm gonna give you $1,500. I want to walk out and be in your corner on fight night." Why not? Fucking take it.
I mean, how many corners do we get? You know what I'm saying?
To walk out with you.
Then I don't know, man. Jihad is like a fucking wizard. I do everything that motherfucker say, so I can't trade that. But if they gave me 2 corners, shit, I do the same thing Mike Perry did. Which one of you motherfuckers want to walk with a winner? That's what I would say. One of you motherfuckers want to walk next to me? You ain't got to do nothing. Just make me look dope.
And that's what Mike said about his girl. He goes, "Just tell me I look good and give me water," and that's all he needs to feel good. He went out there on a fight. He fought a smart fight against Mickey Gall. People are going, "Oh, it's Mickey Gall." Mickey Gall fights in the UFC, motherfuckers. So obviously he's got to be good to be in the UFC. You're not just getting. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I hate when people say that. "Oh, that guy sucks." Look, that motherfucker's in the UFC. You out here flapping your fucking gums. Shut the fuck up. Bump your gums somewhere else. That motherfucker, out of 600 people in the UFC, he's one of them.
And on top of that, man, Mike Perry ain't sorry. Like, goddamn. I mean, that dude, I roll with Mike. I sparred with Mike. I've wrestled with Mike. Like, man, Mike, I think when you see him fight, you're seeing a guy that's banging with people.
Yeah.
And it's easy to think that he's somebody who don't have jiu-jitsu and he can't wrestle.
He took Cerrone down.
That's what I'm saying.
He fucked him up. But I made he tweeted the other day, goes, "I made 2 mistakes in my fight career." And the first thing he goes, "I took Cerrone down." He knew that was a mistake, but he did it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I respected him for doing it, because it did show that he's growing in his game, and he felt confident enough in that takedown that he was going to be able to do something against, a seasoned black belt like Cerrone. So even though he lost, and that was, the beginning of the end for him, I respect the fuck out of him for doing it, because there's not a lot of guys that have the balls to go, "You know what? I'm going to take it to his world. I'm at this part, and he's way up here in this world, and I'm still coming after him in his world." So fuck everybody for saying that's stupid.
And he was probably just in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, man, like, if you just roll with the dude, like, man, I done roll with 10 million black belts, man.
Yep.
Like, I ain't saying it's just a different type of jiu-jitsu, man. Like, it's not like it's not like you're gonna get like real slick, savvy submissions out of Mike, but he is aware, and he was. I don't know what he doing when he not at Julian's gym, but I know up at Fusion, man, it's at least like 20 goddamn black belts in that gym, like from Brazil, by the way. So fucking Jacare is in there. Rodolfo is in there.
Yep.
Like that motherfucker pull your head off or detach your head from your body. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. Like is I think that if they were just rolling, I think it would have been a much more competitive fight. But due to the fact that, and I ain't saying that he would have beat him. I'm just saying don't sleep on that man's
You can't.
other abilities. And I don't think that he's really a what I'm saying, low level anything grappling related. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think, and then like it's so crazy if you actually sit down and talk to him. Like you see him in interviews, boy, that boy be wilding out, man. Or you look at his Instagram, it's always some crazy shit. But like,
He's always popping.
yeah, but when you talk to him, man, like he a good dude, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I've sat down one time I was talking to him and he said, man, I said, what do you want to do when you fighting? And I don't, what I'm saying, I hope that, what I'm saying, I hope I ain't putting him out there, but I remember he was saying, I like to eat. I like to eat, man. He said, man, one day I want to open a restaurant, man. I was like, shit, I support Mike Perry's barbecue, goddamn it. You know what I'm
Goddamn.
saying? So
Look, I've known Mike. I announced him on the regional scene before he ever made it to the UFC. I broken bread with him and his, his ex-wife. I attended, his engagement party. I mean, I've done some really cool stuff with Mike, and I've told people for years, and they always laugh at me, especially now because he had the incident in Texas where he got into the fight with the old guy. He had a few other crazy incidents, but I always tell people, if I was at my house with my wife and my grandson, like when we're just hanging out, and I had to run to the store with my wife, I would have full confidence of leaving Mike here to babysit my grandson because Mike, at the core of who he is, he's about family and he gets it.
Mike, good people, man.
Make that big persona of his, and they think that's who he is, and they tell me I'm crazy. I'm like, man, look, I've seen that side of him, so I know that side of him. That's why I would say, yeah, Mike, babysit my grandson. I'll be back in half an hour. And Mike would play with them and fucking have a good time. I mean, nothing gonna happen. I also know that he's safe because if anybody came in near that boy, Mike could fuck him up.
Right. I mean, I can only go by, what I'm saying, the experiences I've had with him. A lot of people were asking me about him and the little fiasco he had with Michael J. White, and I was like, man, listen, I don't know nothing. This is what keep me safe. As I don't know nothing about none of that shit, I don't get into people's drama. But every time somebody asks me, like, man, him and Alex, him and Alex Spartan Nicholson, they like two peas in a pod. So, like, they always been good with me, man.
I love them both, man. We got a great group of people here in Florida that have been doing this for a while. There's a circle of people that know each other and work around each other. And, if I was going to do, an MMA state by state war, I'd take Florida to beat everybody else's ass because we got that shit. That's it. Bring California and let's beat Cal. I want to set up an MMA battle with the top 10 guys in California versus the top 10 guys in Florida. And after we beat them in California, we're just going to make them no longer a part of the United States because that state sucks.
Shit.
Do you see the latest shit they're telling people now? If you're in California, when you go to a restaurant, like we go to a restaurant here, you walk in with the mask on, you sit down at your table, you take your mask off, you eat dinner, right? If you walk into a restaurant in California now, this is what you're going to do. You're going to walk in, you're going to have your mask on. You're going to go to your table, you're going to keep your mask on. You're going to make your order, you're going to put your mask back on. When your food comes, this is what they want you to do.
Yeah. California,
cover your mouth up again.
The screen froze up, so I can't even see, but I can hear. California always been polar opposites, though, from like Mississippi and Florida and shit like that. So
first, kick them out of the country, and then we got 48 other states to hang out. That they all cool, but California just so off the deep end. I hate what they do. It's a bullshit place. But anyway, I have to get out of here. It's like I've been on the air for like 2.5 hours. I was only supposed to be on for like an hour and a half, but it gets organic.
I'm pretty dope though. Just go ahead and acknowledge it, man.
I'm glad you were commenting. I'm glad I reached out to get you to come on because this was but I'm glad, man, because we got to chat and get to know each other a little bit, and that's cool.
Yes,
And
sir.
my honor next week to announce your name in a fight. So, boys and girls, it's Martin Smash Brown right here. He's going to be fighting, making his debut at Toe the Line 2 next weekend in Plant City, Florida. He's fighting Juan Pena. He don't care what Juan does because he's going to do what he does, and that's all you need to know, according to him.
Right.
You can get the fight on the BKTV app. If you go into the comments, I dropped my comment in there with my referral. So go down there, get the app. That way you can watch Martin Brown fight and watch some of these other tough guys fight. You know, the main event and everybody else on there. It's $546 a month after taxes. So it's cheaper than a goddamn latte at Starbucks. And if you don't have the app, are you really a fucking fight fan? I'm just gonna say it, man.
You're gonna get your money's worth anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get your bloodlust satisfied.
Yep, it's all good. So Martin, gonna jump on out of here. Martin, thank you so much for taking the time, man. We'll see you next week in Plant City, man. Stay safe, God bless, and be well. And thank you again for taking the time tonight. Unexpected, unannounced, but boom, that's how we do. We just natural, organic, man. So
Yes,
go give everybody your social media so they can follow you.
Man, I don't be on that shit like that. But it's just Martin Brown on Facebook on the personal page. You know what I'm saying? The fan page, I never touch that shit. And it's should be at my Instagram is at Martin_Smash_Brown.
There you go. At Martin _Smash_Brown.
Yep. And Twitter, all I do is just, you know how they give you the option to just write the same shit on Twitter too. You know, that's all I do. Like I ain't tech savvy like that. I hit people for a living, so I need to get somebody to run that shit for me.
Yep. All right. Well, listen, man, you enjoy the rest of your night, man. Get home safe tonight. Like I said, we'll see you next week in Plant City. And welcome to Total Line, man. It's gonna be a good time.
Yes, sir. Take it easy, my man.
Be well, bro. All right, guys and girls, that was a fun show tonight, man. Who knew we were going to end up so crazy? We were supposed to have Nate Shook on. He had problems. His phone ran out of battery. He's in Kansas right now for BKFC 13, which takes place this weekend in Salinas, Kansas. You can watch the fight right there on the BKTV app. Like I said, I threw my link on the comments there about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably about 11 commented from the bottom. So, get my link, click on it, download the app, buy the app. It's $546 a month. It's well worth the money. I promise you, man. You're going to have bare knuckle fighting championship content, toe the line content exclusively. And there will be some other bare knuckle promotions that we are going to showcase on this app. This is going to become to bare knuckle fighting what Fight Pass is to MMA. With that being said, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with me tonight, letting me be a part of your lives and you guys being a part of mine. I had a lot of fun. Thanks to my new sponsor, Just Heart, Legacy Over Ego. They're good people. They're going to help me out. We're going to do a lot of big things together. Andrew Sams is the man behind that. Thank you, Andrew. Be well. And for the rest of you guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back next week. I think I'll be doing a show live at the weigh-ins and all that stuff. So we'll get that all set up for you. Until next time, boys and girls, I am Christopher James. You've been Cage Side. Good night, everyone.